ready for Saturday. We're ready to put on a dominant performance and show the fans what we're capable of, and put on and show the world what we're going to keep doing and climbing the ranks.
I know you're very proud of where you're from in Roseland, New Jersey, but when I brought you into the ring, I heard the cheers from the fans. How much do these people motivate you as you get ready to display your talent on Saturday on the Showtime Sports social media pages, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific time?
Yeah, shout out everyone that came out today. If you haven't already, get your tickets, tune in, buy the pay-per-view, or tune in on the Showtime YouTube.
1, 2, 3,
Thank you
4,
guys for
5.
coming out today. I truly appreciate it. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. So thank you.
So for people who have never seen or they're new to you, what
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Expect fireworks. We've been
Turn
working
me up
hard
just
in
a
the
little
gym.
bit more.
We've been improving on our skills.
And I'm good to
mentally
go.
Getting better, just maturing all around in the ring. So I want to thank Coach Gino Rivas.
I like it.
Coach
I'm here. I'm ready. Just
my
push the
father
button.
setting up things.
And it's going to do what he's going to do.
me.
So there's that.
We're ready to just put on a great performance and dominate on Saturday night.
Heal.
How great is being a part of this card, and also when you look at Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, how great is this for boxing to see two guys risking their undefeated records on the line in a fight that has significant ramifications regarding their legacies?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely what boxing needs. A lot of big fights, young guys willing to put their all on the line.
You can't go right.
And I think Floyd
No,
Mayweather
flam.
being 50, and a lot of guys don't want to lose that O, but this is definitely what the sport needs, seeing young guys putting their all on the line and willing to risk it all. It's definitely great. I think it's going to be a great fight, and the fans don't want to.
You got it on?
You had a stumble in your career, and you've been able to bounce back in resounding fashion. How much have you learned since that defeat? Because it is natural for fighters to lose. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think fighters respond in their own ways. You have responded in a resounding fashion.
I mean, obviously, me turning pro at 17, we knew that there were going to be some bumps in the road. A lot of guys who turned pro at 17, they fight off TV with no one watching. I made my mistakes on live television in front of millions of people, and I'm thankful for what happened on that day when I lost, and it showed me that proper preparation prevents poor performance, and that's why every time in the ring from here on out, you'll see me at my best.
What's your prediction for Saturday, Vito, in your fight?
Dominant performance, expect fireworks, and this guy's never been stopped before, but if we get him out of there, we're definitely going to get him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to Vito Mielnicki Jr. Vito's going to do a little bit of shadow boxing and work out for all of you here at the MGM Grand. Vito Mielnicki Jr., he'll be a part of Saturday night's mega night of boxing. You can face this one. Also want to thank our great sponsors that are supporting a Saturday night. We are very appreciative of them. As Saturday night brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app, use the code GLOVES, and bet on Tank Davis versus King Ryan now. Also brought to you by Big George Foreman, exclusively in movie theaters on April 28th. Tickets on sale now, rated PG-13. Also sponsored by Fast Twitch. Fast Twitch, a new energy drink from Gatorade with 200 milligrams of caffeine, electrolytes, and zero sugar. It's fantastic. Make sure to give it a try. Also brought to you by Cuervo Tradicional Cristiliano. Smooth has an edge. And brought to you by Fast 10 in theaters on May 19th. Vito Mielnicki Jr. working out here in Las Vegas.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the PorterWay Podcast. We are here. We having fun. It is what it is. We opened up, and it kind of opened. But we here now. And with 2T's finally showed up. I had to text my man. He on the other side of the room. You went to get. I don't know what I thought you was doing. I don't know. I thought you was at Starbucks or something, trying to figure it out. I thought you was at Starbucks trying to figure it out. Carson A. Yeah, no microphone with Carson.
Hey, we gonna go.
Yeah.
Scoot over, Shawn.
I got the big dog, huh?
Oh, wow, that's crazy. I ain't on.
Nah.
Crazy.
You got me now?
That's why I switched on you.
I can't hear you guys.
Oh yeah. No, I can't hear you either.
That's fine.
Well, he'll get it together. Don't worry.
Don't kick the verdict.
Yo. I can't hear anything.
I got you in my ears.
I hear you.
Oh, that's fine.
Can you hear me?
This is TV. The live mic checks. No, I can't hear you.
I ain't got nothing.
You want to share? You got something to say?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah. Well, listen, just to kind of set everything up for you guys, as we said, this is the media workout. Everybody will be here today. First to get everything kicked off is Vito Milnicki. I believe Vito's 19 now and doing his thing. On his way back. You know, anyone who saw that FS1 fight about a year and a half ago now, he dropped one, and he's making his way back to, answering those questions. Is he as elite as everyone is portraying him to be? So in the ring, looking good right now.
Hello.
And
Oh man, I'm back. I'm here.
I can hear you now. Yeah,
Okay,
there we go.
okay.
I can hear myself
All right.
too.
Yeah, I tell you, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, he know what he's
I was
doing.
just talking about Vito and how he's a fan favorite and the favorite of the podcast.
and a busy fighter. I feel like my man fight every big fight.
I'm also pretty sure he's been 19 or 20 years old for about 6 years.
Yeah.
I think he's 20.
He's 20. He has to be.
Yeah.
There's no way he's not
'Cause,
20.
I feel like they were like, yeah, Vito, he's this 19-year-old prospect. I'm
yeah.
like, man, he's like 20 fights deep now. How's this
Yeah.
possible?
Vito's busy, man.
Yeah.
Vito's.
He's taller than I thought.
Yeah. What is he
Because
at?
he got
154
bigger.
now?
He literally, he's at 54
taller.
now. Literally has gotten a little bit bigger in the last year or so.
Growth spurt.
Yup.
You think you don't hit a growth spurt?
No, them days are over for me.
Okay. That'll be real nasty if you hit a growth spurt right now.
Waiting on my sons to just,
Hey, if you hit a growth spurt, you got to come back. You just got tested.
I do.
They chop his body in half.
I do.
Hey, he'll be
Because
fighting.
if you imagine, like, if I get a growth spurt, that means the hips, something went right with the hips, right?
It might go even worse.
No, hey, Formella. He'll be Formella. Fighting
Formella?
inside.
Oh.
I mean, who?
Formella fighting inside.
You mean
Fighting
Fundora?
inside?
Fundora.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Formella. Who he at anyways?
Formella or Fundora?
For both of them right now.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know where Formella is.
I don't
man.
know if you guys talked about it, but I told Shawn, I liked Fundora's
Turn this up.
reaction after he lost. Because
it was.
Gray was kind of like, hey, like
You can't be
regret
mad at
taking
him,
the
Shawn.
fight. He was
I
like,
mean,
no,
Carson.
like
I
you
lost.
gotta fight, like it happens. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
I respect losses like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't start making all the excuses.
Especially because right now a lot of it is guys waiting for mandatory shots, guys waiting for the champion, and then you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
And he took a fight that was a dangerous fight and he lost. Like
You
it
see
is
a
what it
lot
is.
of guys sit down and
Yeah.
wait
Yeah.
because they have a world championship shot right there, and it's like, we're waiting on the champion to be ready. And y'all know me. I've never believed in that.
Yeah.
And I remember Caleb was talking about getting back to Canelo. I'm like, no, bump that. Like, get back to being great.
Yeah.
Don't get back to somebody else,
Yeah.
So it's a lot the same with Fundora. He had that shot, and he took another shot instead.
It is what it is.
The worst thing did happen where he lost
By
the
knockout.
position that he was in.
Yeah.
But he lost the position that he was in. So
Pivot.
that's definitely the worst thing that could happen. But the other side of that is, you learn something in the ring, and you come back from it. And when you come back from it, people can only respect you and appreciate you even more.
And the only
Shout
thing
out
with losses, you
belated
learn
birthday
from them,
to
right,
Ryan
Shawn?
One interesting bit of news that just broke that I saw Jake Donovan in a boxing scene is Rolly is supposed to fight Alberto Puello a couple weeks out here.
Right.
Puello popped for banned substance. So Rolly's going to fight for a vacant title against Ishmael Barroso, who is the WBA #1 mandatory. So
Okay.
Rolly's still getting the title shot.
Still get rolling.
Yeah.
Rolly back in the ring. You know he's going to talk a lot of trash.
Always.
You know, Rolly owed me one because the Tank fight, you let me down with the talk.
With the trash talk.
I was hyped. Me and Carson thought we was going to get one.
That guy is
It's like he couldn't handle the moment, Carson.
He is a character, to say the
But,
least.
you know, I mean, if no one's doing nothing, me and Carson will take a Tony Harrison Charlo 3.
Of course.
I know a lot of people say, you don't deserve
I would
it.
prefer Tony focus on training now, personally.
Yeah.
Personally, but
Being a trainer?
yeah.
Okay, I'm cool with one of Tony fighters fighting Charlo.
And Tony just talking trash for him. He'll just be ghostwriting. You'll see him whispering behind the guy.
Yeah, man.
I had a couple fights, and I think maybe one or two as a pro, where my dad was talking shit to the opponent.
Yeah, your dad get into it.
That was most of the fights.
Yeah, you don't really say that.
So
Just
we,
laugh.
So we mentioned retirement, and I mentioned Hank Lundy, our guy, retiring.
Uh-oh.
So he tweeted and was like, yeah, you know, I just retired, and all these people are hitting me up like, man, I got so much more to give. I was like, tell me who these people are that are telling you have so much more to give. Like, what? Like, Hank's fought for, he explained, like 17 years, not even counting the amateurs.
Right.
He fought overseas.
Yeah.
He's had wins, he's had losses. And so when he tweeted that, yeah, people are saying I got so much more to give, I'm like, who is saying this? Who is like, man, Hank Lundy, he really didn't give us.
He tweeted that? Hold on, he tweeted that he still got so much.
No, he tweeted that other people are hitting him up like, yo,
Oh.
why you retiring? You got so much more to give. I'm like, who is saying that? Like,
Yeah.
I don't, as a friend and as a boxing fan, I don't look at Hank and think, man, you know, he really had, you know, he really never tested himself. Like, he's fought for so long. He's fought everyone.
Yeah.
So I love him. Yeah, he's recovering from a leg injury and will retire.
Hey, let me speak to that just real quick.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot of fighters. I'm trying to think of an example. Tony Harrison fought. I don't remember who he fought, but we didn't have high praise for Tony. And the thing for me with Tony was, you're better than you showed. And I'm just kind of talking to you to the performance. And I'm only saying that to say, when it comes to Hank Lundy, his friends are like, yo, your mic's out. There's so much more you could have done. And it's because they know his potential, and they know everything that they know where he could have gone.
Yeah.
The thing that they don't understand is the business just didn't work out for him.
Yeah.
And at this point in his career, it's time.
And he's always been somebody that nobody said, man, Hank Lundy never, like, he fought everyone. Like, he fought everyone he needed to. So, like, I don't know what else they would be expecting of him.
And you said most of this come from his friends?
Well, yeah, the tweet that Carson said was that a lot of his friends are still saying he's got a lot to give.
I'm one of his friends, and I did not say that.
And you know, it's crazy because your friends, when you was done, we was like, yes.
But again, it went different for me.
And we also know.
But no, like his friends never saw him get to the championship
we
title.
seen you to the top.
They never seen him get to the top.
Straight to the top.
Yeah,
so it's like, bro, we know what you could do.
Yeah, it's like we know you can get there, but the business just didn't work for him along the way, and it's like they still want things for him that he wasn't able to, accomplish. No fault of his own.
They called him Hard Work Lundy for a reason. Or he called himself that for a reason.
Yeah.
But
I think he was really calling himself Mr. ESPN for a minute
he
too.
was everything. Broad Street Bully, shout out to Beans, but yeah, he's
Hey, he'll be here Friday.
Hank will be here Friday.
Yeah,
Beanie Siegel.
I'll be. Hank Lundy.
I'm down for
said he'll
either.
be in Las Vegas Friday.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said that.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Oh, that's funny.
I hit him up. But I mean,
We
definitely
have to get him to paintball.
Absolutely.
More
Is
than
he a
anything
character?
in the world. I've never played paintball with him, but it has to be hilarious.
Oh, you going for that?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna go anyway. I think.
Hey, he the only person to ever do a interview on a podcast on the toilet.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
But hey, and that's the thing about Hank. I've had people ask me, why didn't you just do a podcast with boxers?
Yeah.
And I wanted to do it with but Hank's one of the guys, if he was in Vegas, he's a
Yeah,
boxer I'd do a show
yeah,
with.
yeah.
But there's not a lot of fighters out there that, especially here in Vegas, that you can do a show with and can do it like we can do it,
And our lifestyles makes it able.
Absolutely.
Like, it's a lot of things we got to balance, but it's like everything works out.
Yeah, absolutely. But for Hank, I definitely want to try to get him on the podcast if we have an opportunity to.
Yeah, that dude. He could be a monthly guest because he don't care.
No.
A what?
A monthly guest. He'll come on there with his hot takes.
Yeah.
I feel like a couple of media workouts into this, my calves are gonna be burning,
You'll be all right.
and the calves are gonna
You
be
need
burning.
a chair?
No, I'm good.
Hey,
I don't want to be that guy.
Zittel was actually looking for you.
I'm
Who was
not.
looking for
I hate
Zittel?
standing. I don't.
You do?
Two things I don't like. I don't like standing without purpose.
Okay.
Well, obviously, we have purpose here, and I don't like standing in lines.
Yeah.
I hate lines.
I'll pay extra.
But
not
here's
to
the
stand
thing.
in line.
Here's why I'm hyped up about doing this standing, because I watch so much TV, sports TV, and they're standing doing their.
Oh, so you
doing
feel
their
like
stuff.
we're doing something?
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I looked down. I felt like ESPN Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Friday Night Fights.
Friday Night Fights.
I'm
yeah.
like, okay, we kill it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe Goose.
You got taller like in the last.
Yeah.
I feel like I got taller, or did y'all just get super short?
you-
I'm like, oh, you know what? I never wear shoes.
Now,
I never wear shoes.
I still think it's hilarious that people were so shocked at how tall you were.
Yeah, I still.
That
I
was
don't get
always
that.
the funniest thing ever. I was like,
Yeah.
Ant doesn't look like a small guy even sitting down. Like he's just a big. You're just a big guy. And
So
they were like,
I seen comments this week. Damn, look at Ant with his big ass. I was like, hey man, I'm big.
yeah.
I'm
yeah.
not little.
I was surprised by that.
But yeah, I got shoes on today. When usually I'm rocking the Crocs like my guy Carson. But today I had to throw the shoes on. Busy day.
Yeah, that it is.
It's pretty busy up in there. You can feel the atmosphere. Like they're hyped about this one, man.
So I'm not sure, but I actually think it might have been slightly more crowded for the Plant Benavides.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, my hair right now.
But also, they were working out, and Tank and Ryan are not.
Yeah.
So that could factor in as
Okay.
well, in my opinion.
And I don't think a lot of people know that.
Fair point.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna be one to say that.
No, you should just yell.
Some dude called you.
You should just yell, hey, they ain't working out. Main event ain't
Pull my
working out.
pants up.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, they said you butt crack. They said butt crack.
Zittel, pull your pants up. I mean,
Oh, DDA.
D-Day, pull your pants up. You look like a plumber.
He's a classy
Unless you
guy.
want to come work for me.
Hey, I see Zittel over there.
Oh yeah, he said you ducking him, ducking the smoke.
Is that what he
The
said?
Knicks about to get it in 4.
Unbelievable.
No, actually he gave it up. He said Cavs in 6.
Oh, I
said,
like that.
What? He's like, but you know I am, man. You know I am.
He's honest. He's an honest man.
I said, man, if y'all
He's definitely gonna duck
if y'all don't
the.
go ahead and get the Cavs out of
He's
here.
gonna duck the paintball smoke again. Though,
Hey,
for
so
sure.
we got Vito coming over here.
Okay.
Okay. Should I give up my mic?
Vito's gonna stand in between you two.
me-
And you
I
just
can just-
interview
I'll
style.
stand on the mic.
No, just interview style. Interview
Let's go
style.
stand next to you, because that makes the most sense.
What up?
What up, Shawn?
How we feeling?
Great, feeling great.
Bless.
Thank you guys for having me again. I appreciate it.
Do you ever not fight?
I love being active. This is what I do. So, being on a platform like this, who wouldn't want to be here?
Yeah.
Since
You're
took-
taking advantage of your opportunities, which I love.
Yes, sir.
Since you took my man's mic, I'm gonna go ahead and ask the question that he wants to ask you. You've been 19 for 6 years. How old are you really?
Yeah, he did say that.
I'm 20 now, but I've been young. I've been young for a while. I turned pro at 17, but just want to keep growing, keep improving as a fighter, and just keep growing, maturing mentally and physically.
Let me ask you this. Only because you mentioned it in the ring, we know you got the one blemish
Yeah.
on your career. When you look back on that now, is it kind of sentiments of when you were an amateur and you lost, or is it any more or less now as a professional?
Nah, that fight is. That means it holds it still is a big thing in my head. It drives me every day to never have that feeling again. It was a very lonely few months for me, after my loss. I was growing exponentially very quick. Prior to that fight, a lot of people were coming around me and everything, and I wasn't even I was only 9 to 18 at the time. So,
Yeah.
But it really brought me back down to reality and let me know that this is real. Every time I step up in there, I got to be 100%, 150% prepared every time I go in there.
And Vito, that comes as you gotta take it as a blessing too.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you got all these people coming around you,
Yep.
fake friends.
Yeah.
Now I see you. It's your dad, and I see my man right here, in the
Yeah.
blue, and my man right here, all time.
Yeah.
Who are these two guys? And
The Ota I've known my whole life. In the
Okay.
amateurs, Anthony Carr, I've known him my whole life. He was
Okay.
always a coach in the gym. Chino Rivas, I've known a while, but now he's been
Okay.
my coach for
Are
4
they all
fights.
around us? What the hell?
yeah.
And then Mark, he's my Uncle Louie. So we got
Okay.
nothing but good vibes around us and real loyal people.
And now, yeah, one thing about Shawn always kept a close, tight-knit circle.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Yep,
All
exactly.
that extra is not needed. I don't need your energy.
Got to keep everything close.
Yeah.
Close friends, and only have real people around you. Keep a small circle.
Yeah.
So at this point now in your career, where would you say you are? Are you at a building? Are you trying to get back to where you were? I really didn't know how to say it when you were in
Yeah.
the ring. Tell me what the mindset of the team
Yeah.
and yourself? Tell us what the
Really,
mindset
we're
is now.
past what happened early on in the career with my loss. I think I've grown as a fighter, like a lot as a fighter, both inside the ring and outside the ring. I really, when I'm home and I'm not in camp, I'm always just in the gym working. I'm never really doing much else than being in the gym and being with my family. So I've truly just dedicated everything I do to this, whether it's at home and I'm not even watching Netflix, I'm watching fights now. So I just fully just dedicated my life to this, my craft.
I'm glad I get to just watch Netflix. I don't have to watch fights.
It looks tough. And is that the two main sparring partners right here?
Oath is small. Hassan Rockman, he's a young kid. He's coming up. I did got some rounds in with him, but everyone works with him. He's got a big heart.
Okay.
He spars with everybody.
You real Italian over here. You got people all around us. I don't like that. I really don't like
that. Hey, just in case you say something smart.
No worries.
Before you roll out real quick, break down Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia for us real quick.
I think it's going to be a chess match. I think early on, it's going to be I think it's just going to be a boxing. People who love boxing, like the sport of boxing, they're going to love to see two guys figuring out their range, figuring out just downloading information. And then as the fight goes on, I think it'll get a little more exciting. But I think Ryan's got to be a counter puncher. He can't overcommit. And Tank, he's got to just do what he does. Obviously, he's a slow starter. You don't want to get caught early on with Ryan. But I think Tank's experience is going to play a big part in the fight.
50-50 fight?
I think 60-40, Tank, 50-50. Yeah, 66, 60-40, I think.
Yeah.
He said 50, 66.
No, 60-40.
Hey, I was like, Vito, you about to add all that up?
60-40 for Tank.
Hey, we'll see you later, all right?
Thank you, man. Stay blessed, man.
Yeah.
You back.
I heard 60.
I was like, don't add that up.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, he gonna add that up.
I was like, whoa, he going
I was
for
like,
a number.
Vito, good. I would. That's funny.
I don't know what he said.
You didn't hear
Hey,
it.
I would have been
I
like
asked him if it was
66.
50-50.
I'd be like 33. That's 99.
He stuttered a little bit with 60. He wanted to say
He said
60-40,
66.
and he stuttered a little bit, said 66.
I'm like,
And
how
I
you gonna
was
get to?
all right, whoa,
How you
whoa.
gonna get to 100?
Oh, I thought you were saying, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm still not quite following, but
Yeah, don't worry about
I
it.
respect it.
It would have been
It's
60-50
fight.
for
So
yeah.
past.
All right, just
So
video.
past.
All right. That's Carson. That's Carson. Carson
No,
ain't
I
going
was just
for it.
saying, you guys were laughing. I was like, I couldn't hear the interview.
Oh, you should have came. You should have.
I should have fake laughed.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta. There's something wrong with his ears. Like you're low, I'm kind of low.
Of audio?
Audio. You
I-
good?
it sounds
Is
good
something
to
wrong
me.
with my ears?
He's better. I can hear you.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. Hey.
Phenomenal fighter, now
that's
retired.
sweet.
I wish he would come back, but he's a heck of a commentator. Showtime, Shawn Porter, the PorterWay Podcast. Awesome. You know, we have the super middleweights on full display
So what?
on Saturday in our co-main event. It'll be
Why'd you shout
David
the Cavs
Morrell Jr. going head
Somebody
to
shout
head
out the Cavs
against
out?
Yamaguchi
No,
Falcao.
yeah.
But
I wasn't
a guy
expecting
who's
that.
no
That's
stranger
love.
to
Threw me off.
the super middleweight
Hey, you know,
division.
this was crazy, and I am now. I take it
He's now a
personal.
member of the Premier
I come out
Boxing
here and I
Champions
took a
family.
picture with like
Vibrato Andrade,
everybody
ladies
out
and
here. I
gentlemen.
feel,
Let's give a round of applause.
and then when they announced me, don't know the applause is like so weak.
Hey,
Maybe they were also not expecting it. Like, you weren't expecting it. So they were like,
Okay.
oh, wait, Shawn Porter is here. That's crazy.
All right.
hey, Sean, you used to take that personal coming to the ring, right? Like if you was coming to the ring,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're like,
Yeah, I took that personal too.
yeah.
Yeah, I never got past that too. There's things like you grow past as a fighter. The stadium had to be full, and if you was booing or you wasn't making no noise, I had a problem.
So, Sean, when I play sports, actually, you know, I'm the type of, me and Carson the type of dude, we live off being the villain. So when I got booed, I was like, yeah.
I live.
Yeah, love
you
it.
live off
Come on.
being the villain.
I love it. Me and Carson, because me and Carson don't care. So it's like, boo me, go ahead, boo me. But you're like, nah, I'm going to show you a boo.
Adrian Duns, he said, who you got, Ant?
I got Tank, 9th round KO. I want Ryan to win this by split decision. Yeah, I'm pulling for Ryan. I didn't say that. I'm pulling for Ryan. Hopefully he can get it done, but Tank, man, is a different monster. He's at the top of his game right now, and I just worry that the experience and the fighters he's fought has prepared him for this moment. And I worry about that with Ryan Garcia, but hopefully he shocks us.
Yeah, and honestly, sometimes it does prove to be true they didn't have enough experience. But sometimes all you have to do is one. Like you don't experience it until you experience it.
Yep.
So it's like,
Sometimes you just gotta get up there and show it.
You just gotta do it.
Hey, can you pump my man up a little bit?
Pump me up, TJ.
Got the drinks. Did you get your Fast Twitch?
No, I didn't get one. I got Verner's. Shout out to Verner's.
Sponsored by Fast Twitch.
Best ginger ale on the planet.
No. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you ain't got the balls for that, don't drink that.
Yeah.
I ain't got the balls for that.
I didn't have hair on my chest till I started drinking.
Hey,
Verner's.
Carson, I can't drink that. That's a Midwest slang thing?
That's a Midwest thing for sure.
Hey, so Midwest, y'all go over to St. Louis and stop. How's that work?
That's why I don't know where the Midwest truly starts.
Because I feel like Nelly started with that.
Yeah, because that's a great song, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a Midwest swag. Yeah. But it is, because Ohio, I think, is regarded as the start of the Midwest. Like, Pennsylvania's east.
Yeah.
So, like, Ohio starts it. But Ohio to like, St. Louis, that's a haul.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
That's like most of the country.
And then what? It stops at St. Louis, Missouri? Because you know it's two camp.
Yeah. I think I told you before, I had an issue once where I was flying to see a soccer team in Kansas City, Missouri. And I buy the flight, buy the ticket, and I look and I was like, oh shit, I'm flying into Kansas City, Kansas. And then I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm not a geographic, expert.
Yeah.
And so then I'm thinking, how far is that? It could be 6 hours.
Hey,
I don't feel
you
like
got
driving.
lucky.
I looked, it was like 30 minutes. I was like, okay.
It's a bridge.
Yeah, it was like right across. You gonna trade me out? Okay. Let me
You
know when you're
got
ready,
my man
boss.
DDA working. Who you guys got in this fight, man? Who y'all got? Tank? Y'all got Ryan? What are y'all predictions? What everybody thinking? I'm asking the fans right now. I'm asking the fan what they thinking. Who they got? Who called me? Dane Lawrence called me.
Appreciate the 177 in here right now. 182. Love it. Oh, you change again?
Test.
Don't you worry about what we're doing. Oh,
I was getting.
I feel like a game show host
he
now.
tested it, but he was whispering.
He looked like that
That looked
one
like a
dude
game-
on Price is Right.
Yeah.
The one right now.
From Cleveland.
No,
Shout out
what's
to
his name?
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey. That's you.
Cleveland. Yeah,
Oh,
Cleveland.
Drew Carey.
He's a Parma man.
He's a what?
He's from Parma.
I thought you said he's a
Ohio.
plumber.
No.
He made you feel special.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Now, what would you bid on this bottle of pickle juice? I don't know why I went
Oh
there.
yeah, that's you, Carson.
I love. What's your favorite game show?
What's my favorite game show? Right now is Steve Harvey, because
Family Feud.
he a wild boy on there.
I think Family Feud is probably my favorite, and I think Family Feud is what I would be the best at. I think.
You pretty good at it?
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty solid at it.
Okay.
I did all right.
Oh, I forgot you was on there.
Yeah.
Hey, it was like
He
that.
started to look at me. I was like,
Hey, me too. I was
Yeah, we
like,
watched Family
it was
Feud
like that
together.
time with Sean King in the living room.
yeah, very good.
Yeah.
I think Shawn and I were watching. I was actually watching an episode of Family Feud with Shawn, and one of the funniest answers of all time, it was something you take to cook while you're camping, and they said like a can of soup. Steve Harvey was like, "What?"
What was the
It
question?
was like food you take to cook over a campfire, and it was like he said like a can of soup. And Steve Harvey was like, "You've never been camping. You've never been camping."
Beans, steak.
Oh, beans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Hey, watch the Verner's.
There's a lot of complaints about you from filming.
Were you chewing gum?
Yeah,
on
was
the
you
show?
chewing gum?
You idiot.
Yeah, because it wasn't me and Carson.
No, it definitely wasn't.
Well, I
me.
can't chew gum like on real live air, so I
Oh, so you're just
Hey,
like,
you
yeah,
got a
yeah.
lot of complaints
I might as
about
well
that.
did I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
sorry,
hot.
y'all.
Oh, you saw it? You
Nah,
look. Oh,
nah.
It was hot.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. Am I staticky, by the way, for you guys?
Yeah, it looked a little staticky.
A little staticky.
But yeah, I don't know what you was thinking. You supposed to be a professional.
Ooh, look at that. Look at DDA.
yeah.
We got a little box now.
Okay.
Okay.
That's smooth
I
right
didn't
there.
see that.
Smooth.
Okay. Hey, DDA, what's your
DDA
rates? $1,500 an hour? DDA can set this up for
DDA
you.
just mere hours ago was relaxed, chilling, having a time.
Yeah. It's all gone. It's
And then
gone now.
But he's a professional. You know, he's
what he
relaxed
does.
when he's relaxed, and when he's not, he's not.
I'm hating your audio right
Yeah.
That's hurtful,
now. Be
but
quiet.
Definitely not feeling his audio. It was throwing me off. How excited are you for this week? I'm not going to lie. I'm not as excited as I was for Plant Benavidez.
You're because
Because that was real personal.
I ain't go front. Like, and I said this in the interview. This fight ain't just about money, but this fight is gonna touch so many things and so many people, and anyone who's involved with this promotion, with this fight, will benefit from it. And so I'm excited for the podcast this week. I'm not even going to front.
Shawn, like I said, I'm not excited as I was for Plant Benavides. At the same time, I realize how important this fight is for boxing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Exactly.
When I got so many people outside of boxing asking me about this fight,
Yeah.
Plant Benavides wasn't like that.
So we were just in Radio Row in the Media Center.
Yeah.
As I was walking over here with the people with Swanson's Communications, they said that Chance the Rapper called. He wants to come in the Media Row.
Okay.
And so I said to them, I said, it's great to have people like that come in and interested in this fight, but you got to have people who can communicate with them, with those faces. I said, make sure they come over to the PorterWay Podcast table.
Right,
You know what I mean?
that's
So
what I'm talking about.
That's what this is going to do. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
How's my audio now?
No,
Sounding good? Is it
It's
shitty?
better.
It's better. Just got to turn you up. We got to turn Carson up.
Then we
Who's the
got a little-
DJ? The DJ
Yeah,
killing
okay.
it.
Hell
Okay?
yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Carson.
I
Say
feel good
something.
now. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. You getting there. You getting there.
Ryan is a live dog.
100%.
I don't even really
Is
like
that
I
what somebody
understand.
said in the comments? Or did you
Yeah,
just
no. Someone said
we're like mid-conversation. Sean just said, Ryan is a live dog. I was like,
spit 6'6". All right.
Okay.
He said Ryan is a live dog.
Fair enough.
And I just think that that's an interesting way to say it because I understand he is the underdog.
Yeah.
But is he really is he truly an underdog? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, without question.
Without a question.
Yeah.
So without a question,
Yeah.
you don't
An
think,
underdog?
without a question, you don't think that in the third round, hypothetically in the third round, he can land a punch and it could be over?
That doesn't mean he's not an underdog. That happens all the time. Was Brian Mendoza an underdog against Fundora?
I don't remember.
He was definitely a large underdog against Fundora. Just because he can knock
take
somebody
it
out
personal.
doesn't mean he's an not an
take
underdog.
it personal.
But you're saying Sean is boxing. All it takes is one punch.
Yeah.
You can any live dog could be. It's just it's a punch.
Was Buster Douglas a live
Yeah,
dog?
Lennox Lewis.
Come on, what are you doing?
Buster,
First off,
no, I'm going to just let it go. I'm going to let it go.
He's about to go back.
RIP to DMX.
Shout RIP to DMX.
DMX is one of those artists that anytime one of his songs comes on, I'm like, damn, this was the jam.
And here's a comment from Levine. I agree with this. And then I think this is something that most people haven't talked about. This is going to look a lot like the Barrios fight. I think it will too.
So
I don't know how it ends, but I definitely think it begins like the Barrios fight where Tank in the moment is going to see how big Ryan is and it's going to stop a lot of things that Tank will want to do early in the fight.
I don't know if Ryan's as big as Mario Barrios because you got to think Mario Barrios.
I actually think they might be similar size.
You do?
I think. I'm
Mario
not sure.
Barrios is big because after that he fought Keith Thurman at 147.
He may be
And
a little
he
bit more
withstand.
filled up.
Yeah, filled up.
A little bit more filled up, but Ryan is 5'9"-ish.
I would tell Ryan, don't take the shot Mario Barrios was taking.
True.
Mario Barrios took a lot of shots before he went down.
Yeah.
He took some mean shots. Well, I seen Tank was sitting on stuff with
I'm
Mario
pretty sure
Barrios.
I saw Gabe Rosado when I was walking in from the parking garage, by the way.
You definitely probably. Did you say what's up to him?
I gave him a nod, but
He's a live dog.
he's always alive.
Always a live
Is
dog.
that Joe Diaz in the ring?
Nah, yeah,
I think so. There's literally a light right at me.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, I think so.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But when I walked past Gabe, I thought, man, it looks like Gabe Rosado, and I was like, oh yeah, there's a fight this week. That's what I'm going. That's where I'm going
He's
right
fighting
now.
on the show.
Yeah.
Gabe Rosado.
How many more times y'all think he gonna fight?
I don't know. Maybe we can ask. Maybe we can
it
ask him.
depends on how Gabe loses. I think if he suffers a massive knockout, maybe that'd be it. But Gabe's a warrior, man.
Yeah.
Gabe's one of my favorite fighters.
When Manny was getting in the ring to fight, I think it was to
Marquez?
fight Keith, and then it turned. No, not Keith. He was getting in the ring to fight Arrow, then went from Arrow to Ugas.
Yeah.
We were talking about Manny having 2 Hall of Fame careers. I feel like Gabe has had 3 careers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
3
It's crazy 'cause-
legitimate
and he-
careers.
I mean, he's
Well,
one of
Gabe
those
got
guys-
double-digit losses and still.
Yeah, and you're gonna look at his resume, and it's gonna be whether these are wins or losses. You're gonna be like, he fought him.
Yeah.
It's everyone. Like, there's rarely a time where Gabe fights somebody where you're like, who is he fighting?
They be like, Shawn fought everybody. Be like, no, Gabe fought
Rosado
everybody.
fought.
Somebody said, and if you had to pick top NBA players and compare them to fighters, EJ, LeBron, Bud, KD, Ennis, Tatum. That's not bad.
I don't even understand that question.
Compare top NBA players to top boxers.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, I guess that's not bad.
I'm a little confused by it. But
What was the question? If you had to,
They wanted to compare, if you can compare the top 3 NBA players to like the top names in boxing.
Yeah.
Earl, LeBron, Bud, KD, Ennis, Tatum.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not a bad comparison.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not a bad comparison. And why am I getting so much heat for calling you a B-plus fighter? People are DMing me and
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, love y'all.
Oh,
Appreciate
no,
it,
man, y'all want to leave me alone,
Yeah,
man.
that's unbelievable.
I've been wanting to do that for a minute. No. The comparisons between other sports.
I hate that.
That's why I never did it.
Well, during my tenure,
I
now that I'm
mentioned it one
gone,
time.
feel free to do it whenever.
Talk to me about it.
Who's he?
Oh,
Yeah. Ron Artest.
Barry Sanders,
Ron
baby,
Artest.
baby
No, you're Ron Artest.
Hold on, because Meta coming in this weekend.
Is it?
I don't
Tell
care.
him to handle you.
What? That's a good comparison.
Tell him to handle
He
you.
got 2 rings.
I like Meta.
got 2 rings?
Meta's good people. Does he have 1? I think he just has 1.
Oh, okay. I thought he
think.
had 2. I thought he got 2 with Kobe.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I had to ask him when we hung out with him before about not going to the Cavs.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were driving back from the event, and I
he
was just
broke us
like,
that story.
hey, by the way, I'm a big Cavs fan. Like, you could have just gone to Cleveland. It would have helped us out.
Did he tell that story on air? Or he just
Yeah,
told
he told us in the car, and then he told us to get on air.
Okay.
He's solid people.
Yeah, that was fun times, man.
Hey, Shawn, you're just listing people. Who else is coming into town? I feel like it's.
Yeah, you're not. What happened to Wallow and Gilly?
Oh, they'll be here.
Okay, who else is
You
coming?
know they'll be here.
All right, I got to ask you on air, put you on blast. Who else is coming?
I'm talking to people.
And you going to tell everybody where we're going on Monday?
Yeah, actually, I do want to tell everyone where we're going on Monday.
PorterWay
But
Podcast
first, we have
will
a
be in LA.
super chat.
Okay.
Robin Soto says, "What's good, champ? Who y'all got and why?
Who y'all
Puerto
got
Rico,
on?
Puerto Rico, glove.
I thought you were going to hit the Puerto Rico.
We'll be talking about this
And
along
also
the
Puerto
way.
Rico. Shout out to Edwin Diaz.
And y'all know I don't like making predictions. I have said that I do believe that Tank Davis is going to win this fight, but that's my first thought. My very next thought is that Ryan can do something crazy.
Did I miss in the moment when we do our last episode and Shawn said something about, and I got something for the prediction. Like, he kind of made it seem like he had something spicy. So when it came time for the prediction, I said,
He didn't even want to give a
I
prediction.
said, you have a bold one? He goes, I don't really have anything
I'm
bold. I was
on my
like-
way home from the show.
And you were like, I chickened out.
I'm crying, or I'm driving up. right. I'm driving and I'm thinking, I'm
crying.
like, damn, I said I had something real good to go, and I was like, I ain't do that.
Because you said that, and then I'm thinking, did I make that up in my head? Because he goes, yeah, and I got something good
Because
this time.
Carson was confused.
Yeah, and then I said, go ahead, what's your bold? And you're like, yeah, I don't have anything bold. I was like, oh, okay.
But, yeah,
What up, Lo? Hanshaw, she said, shout out to the PorterWay Podcast.
Appreciate
you, Lo.
and I picked Ryan off Tank off experience. My heart goes with Ryan. Want my man to pull it out, man. Good kid. I would love to see him pull it out.
Mad City, good kid, Mad City.
Man, but I just feel like Tank got what it takes. But I would not be mad at all if Ryan Garcia gets this W. And also, I wouldn't be mad at all if we can get a rematch. Is that
Down
rematch
for it.
clause? Well, we already talked about that. Shawn said those don't matter.
Those don't even exist.
I didn't say they don't exist.
I was
Kinda,
just joking.
kinda.
Yeah.
They exist. They just, something, one or another may trump something else.
Do you think our guy Larry is streaming the podcast while he's here? 'Cause that
Who's
would be-
Larry?
Larry Drummond.
He came?
He's right over there. You see him? He's right
Yeah, he
behind
go
the guy
right
with
there.
the black hat in the corner. He's on the phone, pretending to be on the phone.
Oh,
He's not streaming the podcast because he's on his phone.
good.
Maybe he's doing both.
What, Hafey making his rounds?
Are they kicking us out? Are they like, hey, you guys stink?
We ain't going nowhere.
What if they were just like, hey, so you
Dang,
guys' numbers?
Rosada is a journeyman. It's a new generation Rocky. A warrior. He's definitely a
You
warrior.
want to come
man.
in while I go in there? Come in the
See, that's what
podcast.
you got to deal with stuff like this.
You ain't
My
what?
son just went to sleep.
You ain't worth it.
That's good.
You ain't worth it. Shut the hell up.
It's a good thing.
Huh? I'm gonna go in there.
What else we got? Shawn going in the ring?
For what? What is he going in the ring for?
Did you tell me he got to get on that step? Oh, I thought. Okay.
Why is Shawn?
Okay.
What is Shawn going in the ring for?
Shawn.
What are you going in the ring for?
Okay.
Don't hurt yourself.
What is good,
Okay.
people?
Fight Hub TV.
Fight Hub TV
What we got
on the
here?
PorterWay Podcast. What's up, people? What's good?
Why is Shawn in there?
This is
Drop
Greg
your Twitter.
Mercedes from Fight Hub
Showtime,
TV.
Shawn Porter
What's
in the
Gucci?
house, the PorterWay Podcast.
Hey, get my-
if
get
you
my
haven't
man up over here.
downloaded it, make
Why
sure
is-
to
why is
download it,
Shawn
watch
in
it on
there?
YouTube.
I don't think we-
Shawn,
say something.
Right now.
I got him.
streaming right now. Go ahead and put it on your mobile device while
there you
you're attending the workouts. Sean, Gervonta Davis, Ryan
People don't seem
Garcia.
very
Does it get
impressed
any
by
better
Shawn
than
in the
this?
ring.
I guess we're going to let Shawn go.
What y'all think
No,
about the
it
matchup?
does not.
What's up?
Love it,
This
love it.
fight,
Great
a lot
matchup,
like
right?
Mayweather's fight,
Important-
will touch
important
every
fight for
part of this
sport
world,
watchers.
every
Absolutely.
entertainment
casuals
will be
ask me
wanting
about
to
this
see
fight.
this,
Absolutely.
and that's
And
why
I
this
tell
is
him, I
the
said, you know
epitome
what? You missed a
of
good
what
one
we
on money.
consider to be the best that boxing has to offer.
You know, man,
Now, you have been here in Las Vegas for some years, but what a crazy sports week here in Vegas. I saw you yesterday ringing the bell at the Las Vegas Knights game. You know, they're in the playoffs against the Winnipeg Jets. Obviously, they came up short in game one in the first round of the Western Conference playoffs, but what's this like for Vegas? You got the Knights in the playoffs. You got Tank and Ryan on Saturday.
You got Shawn in the ring.
You know when they have the swing bout when there's a knockout too early? That's what Shawn is doing right now. I feel like somebody wasn't ready to work out, and they're like, I don't know, shit, let's just get Shawn Porter
Hey,
in the
get
ring.
Shawn. Get Shawn. Hey, where's Shawn at? Hey, we were somewhere, and they was looking for fighters. We were at a fight, and they needed something. They're like, Shawn. He's like, who else doing it? It was like, well, just you? I'm like, he's too nice. I said,
But the thing is that Shawn Porter unequivocally is one of the best young minds in the fight game,
Yeah.
right? With not just championship experience, not just hard work experience, but just experience being a good dude.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he's ahead of the pack of fighters in his position simply because even though he was in a lot of wars, he doesn't appear to be, right?
Yeah.
And no
Yep.
disrespect to the ones, man.
Yeah.
And much, actually, consequentially, right? It's a trip that he's as sharp as he is, man. Dude been through some stuff.
Wars.
Nah,
I know.
For real.
I know.
And it's crazy, man, like, to look at Shawn and see when you talk to him, you can see the roadmap to glory on his face.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know that about these fighters, man, right? Like, when you talk to him in person, you see the cuts all over him, right? Because we look at you so far away, you never really get to experience it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you headbutt as much as Shawn Porter did. That causes for a lot
Your
of
man running you in the ground, Shawn, dog.
topography on that map.
But yeah, Shawn's been a warrior.
He rolling you up in the ground super bad, Shawn. He said you was headbutting. He called you bonkers from TurboGrafx 16.
I remember when he was known as a headbutter until he cleaned up that
Until he
style.
retired.
Look, man,
It was real bad. It was real bad at one
the
point.
first time
It was real bad.
I gotta send Shawn a video. The first time I met Danny Garcia, right? I talked to Danny Garcia. I said, Danny, is there any way that you can see Shawn beating EJ? And he said, yeah. He gonna have to throw a lot of punches. He gonna have to do a lot of headbutts and a lot of dirty stuff. But he'll do it though.
You know
Yeah.
what-
Oh yeah.
what's
Whatever it
funny-
takes to get the W.
What's funny about the headbutts and whether it was former opponents or anything, the one that comes to mind is Berto. They would say, nah, I don't think he's dirty. Man, but all those headbutts he was hitting me with. I was like, well, you can't just begin it with, nah, he's all good. And he's like, yeah, he does headbutts.
Don't get me wrong. Hey, the Berto fight, I seen Berto mentally getting breaking by Shawn. It was just Berto. It was like, man, I'm done with this. I'm done. There's all these headbutts.
When was the last? I haven't seen a Berto in a while.
Yeah, I haven't
Like,
seen,
I
I
haven't
saw
seen
Berto. I saw Andre Berto at I want to say it was in New York. It was at Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva.
Okay.
I interviewed him.
That's a guy I would
Berto
like.
looked good.
He needs to get on the mic and do some stuff, do a podcast.
Yeah, man. Andre
His
Berto.
knowledge. He's seen like the beginning. He's seen a lot of the change of boxing. He was with Al Heyman from the beginning.
Absolutely.
Berto was, so when I was, I don't know, I had to be in high school probably still. I told Shawn, no matter what you do in your boxing career, I'll always like Andre Berto more than you. Like, Andre Berto will always be my favorite fighter.
So how you felt about the fight?
When we talked about that before, Shawn fought like everyone I liked.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Like Adrian Broner, Errol Spence, Berto. I think that's it off the top of my head. I liked Ugas. But yeah, I was
Fought
like,
Kell Brook too, right?
yeah, and I wasn't as familiar with Kell Brook then, but now I'm a big fan afterwards. After he won Shawn's ass to death.
Yeah, oh yeah, he won Shawn ass and hugged him to death. He
beat
Shawn ass that
was
night.
a steady diet of chocolate brownies.
I think that changed Shawn's career that night.
It did.
Sure.
That was the best thing ever happened to
That
Shawn
night changed
Porter.
Shawn's career because Shawn realized I can't just rush in and do that same old thing.
That's not gonna work.
And turned him into a boxer.
When you get to this level, that won't work.
And on the flip side of that, it was that part of the equation, but also it was the Paulie fight that caused that. Because the Paulie fight, he just walked through him, he kicked the shit out of him.
And that confidence.
And so then he's thinking, okay, I can do that to anybody.
And
Kell
that's,
Brook
that ain't
not
gonna work.
Paulie.
But let's go back to it and be clear, right? That Kell Brook was as sharp as he probably ever has been in the boxing ring on the night he fought against Shawn Porter. I think that version of Kell Brook may have even edged out Earl Spence Jr.
I think
honestly, he was sharp.
I think
that was as sharp as he had ever been.
That was a good fight until it wasn't with
his
Earl.
orbital bone. Yeah, Pete Kell Brook. I've said, and maybe I'm just kind of biased to that style. I think a lot of welterweights have a tough time beating him. Just based on style, on his physical strength. He went up, fought Triple G, phase got messed up, and that was kind of it.
And the thing is, man, is that Kell Brook doesn't get credit for that ass whooping he took versus Triple G.
Yeah.
First off,
he was beating Triple G.
He was the first guy that we'd ever seen. Exactly. He was the first guy that we'd ever seen put the tips on Triple G the way that he did. Yeah. He landed at will, but we saw why they are weight classes.
Yes.
Why he was several weight classes below. He was landing flush shots on Triple G's chin, and Triple G was walking through him like a Terminator.
You know what's funny is it was like, I don't know how close they were time-wise, but you had that fight. Obviously, Kell moves up, fights Triple G. You also had Amir Khan fight Canelo, which seemed like a really weird, like, really, you're moving all the way up to fight him? And kind of similar, not to the level of, like, I think Kell was piecing up Triple G at some point.
Yeah.
Like, but Amir Khan, there were a couple times where you're like, okay. Like, the
hands
and then it was folded him.
Curtains.
Just like my man just said, the same thing with Amir Khan. Amir Khan is great until he isn't.
Yeah.
Amir Khan is great until you touch the little button in his chin somewhere.
He starts dancing.
He starts dancing around like Glass Joe from Punch Out, right? And it's over with. My favorite, because Amir Khan has been knocked out several highlight KOs, right? Yeah. My favorite would have to be Canelo Alvarez, bro. Yeah. First off, it may be an unpopular opinion. He was piecing up Canelo too.
Yeah.
He was landing at will versus Canelo. But I tell you what, when Canelo hit him with that counter and he knocked a 6-inch booger out of Amir Khan's nose. If you guys go back,
it was like a neti pot.
Right? It was exactly. He gave him that neti pot right hand. A neti pot with a side of NyQuil, right?
Yeah. That was awesome, bro. We got a super chat from Courtney Jones.
What you say?
I have Ryan winning decision. Tank lose too many rounds unless he get a knockout.
What is Shawn?
So she's saying Ryan can win by decision.
Oh, he's throwing out shirts.
Oh, I'm like, oh, boo.
Ryan by decision is an interesting. That's an interesting
Shawn, over
comment.
here. Shawn, over here. What does the shirt look like?
Yeah, I was well, the way I got Ryan winning is actually decision 8-4. 8-4. F he get 4. F. That means
is he not gonna throw it to the whole other side?
But
Come
let's be clear though. As far as Ryan Garcia and Tank go, I mean there are a lot of variables, right? For me,
there's a whole other side.
Yeah, that would have to be an unbelievable boxing match for Ryan.
Distribute over here.
Yeah, and I was like, don't be overzealous.
I don't know.
I told the guys on the podcast, I said, with Leo Santa Cruz, he felt like he was, hey, Shawn,
there's a whole other side.
Hey, with Leo Santa Cruz, I felt like Leo felt like he was getting some off. He threw the same shot 3 times.
Yes.
Rolly.
Got too cute.
Rolly. What are you rushing him for, Rolly?
Getting cute. But the key in both of those matchups are, the reason that both of those fights are relevant, brother, are because both fighters were landing punches on Tank Davis until they got knocked out.
Yep.
Both guys were landing punches.
Is he gonna throw out
in
some
particular, Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz was landing shots.
He didn't
got
respect
too cute.
He didn't respect Leo Power either.
He got too cute.
Yeah, when he put these muffs on, that's all you. Tank's about to throw something. But you can't throw the same shot on Tank over.
You know, man, the crazy thing about watching Tank fight is that Tank appears to be truly downloading information on his opponents. Yeah. If you go back to his fight with Hector Luis Garcia,
yes,
the way that he was looking at Garcia. When we go back, we all saw the low ring angle camera that they had.
Yeah.
I challenge the fans to go back and watch. Before Tank Davis throws his punches, it's almost like the Predator. He seems like he gets his target, downloads whatever plan, and he lets go combination. He just doesn't throw pot shots.
Yeah.
Tank Davis throws 1, 2, 3, 4 shots in a row in sequence.
And
I think that's what makes him most dangerous.
He might be the most fluid boxer, I think. He's very, he can move out of the direction. He's really athletic, explosively. So even like you said, when he's downloading, just his movement. He's not somebody that's downloading and just kind of walking around, circling. He's giving you different looks. Obviously, like Shawn said, sometimes it's not even feints. He's just kind of leaning off to either side.
Like Pedraza.
Yeah.
Go back to watch the Pedraza fight.
Ass.
Listen, at 22 years old, when Tank entered the ring, he was a savant on the night he fought against Pedraza. In particular, before the stoppage, like you just said, the way that he lands a big punch against Pedraza and then leaned away from him. I'm going to let Shawn get back in here. Thank you all. Follow me on Instagram, FightHub Hayes. Love you all. Thank you to the PorterWay Podcast.
I appreciate
my
you,
man,
mate.
Shawn Porter. Hey, me and Shawn sing some mean karaoke, so we might get some karaoke.
What's your karaoke go to?
We sang, what we sing last time? Jodeci, right? We sang, me and Shawn sang a little Jodeci, right? Maybe we can go to Resorts World again and get a little Jodeci in. My birthday was on the 31st. That's all I want for my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Appreciate y'all so much, man. I'm going to let y'all get back to your man, Shawn Porter. Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
This guy.
Hey, shout out to y'all.
Put your headphones. Oh, that's
yeah.
That's fair. Fair
Definitely
call.
gonna be a little sweaty.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah, I'm sure the fans love hearing this audio. Sorry.
shout out to my boy Mike. Mike, hold it down. Mike be working though. Just put him on. Oh look. Tell him to switch.
So
Hey man, we hugged you after your fights.
I didn't.
Boy, if you don't get over yourself.
So the way I explained it was, that's what Ant. You know, when there's a swing bout and there's too many knockouts. You were a swing bout.
You heard us?
They were like, there's nobody working out right now. They're like, I'm confused.
He said he coming for his moment. What? We didn't say nothing.
Nah, y'all talking the whole time I was up there. Y'all was talking.
Yeah, we was.
What we're supposed to do? Sit here silent?
We about to shut up?
Garcia! Ryan is led to the ring by his father, Henry Garcia, his entire family as well. Great to see King Ryan. Give it up for Ryan Garcia!
Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you guys. I'm grateful for all of you guys. Even if you're going for Tank, I'm grateful for you guys. It's just such a blessing. I know you guys took time out of your day. What's today, Wednesday? Thank you guys so much for coming out. Let's do this thing.
Ryan, this is your second day of fight week. What was yesterday like for you? I saw you at the Grand Arrivals. You were very happy indeed. You know, you obviously met a new friend, a leukemia patient who is inspiring you. But, you know, what has fight week been like for you so far?
Yo, the first day was such a vibe, man. It felt so surreal. I had, such peace around me. You know, the Lord carried me through that first day. It was beautiful. And now I'm here today, and I feel like I'm doing the same thing. So life is good right now.
Joe Goosen, your Hall of Fame trainer, told me yesterday, I go, how do you think Ryan's looking? He goes, he just looks like a winner. So where does that winning mentality come from? Because this is your first time headlining here in Las Vegas.
Well, you know, I've been fighting since I was 7 years old. It's not something that I'm not used to. You know, I've fought some of the best fighters my whole life, and for the most part, I've always came out on top. So this is nothing different. I'm just being me, and being me brought me here. So that's what I'm gonna continue to do. Keep pressing forward, no matter what's thrown at me, or no matter what's trying to take me down. I choose to move forward. I choose to fight and conquer on top, no matter what. So this is what I'm doing right now.
Well, in terms of being you, how do you remain so relaxed? Because you have, obviously, both you and Gervonta have so much riding on the line. Not only your undefeated records, but a legacy. This is a legacy fight for the both of you. How do you remain so relaxed and composed?
Honestly, sometimes I don't even know. It's just pretty much, sometimes the peace of God
something you can't explain. So that's what I walk with every day, and I'm going to stay true to it because that's what's in my heart. That's the truth. That's how I do it. And the fact that I've been boxing my whole life, that's why I stay calm. And I'm ferocious when I need to be, and that's what I know about myself. So that's why I stay calm.
You said something that really stood out to me. You said, you were doing something on your social media, and you go, I'm tough in the ring when I need to be, but outside the ring, I'm not like that.
Well, it's just a shot at the stereotypes. You know what I mean? You look at me, they say, oh, he don't look like he's a fighter. He don't have that dog in him. I don't care about words. I know what's in my heart. I know who I am, and I know that I'm a fighter. I know that whatever's thrown at me, when I get put down, I get right back and I keep fighting. So I don't care about words. Words are an illusion. Fear is an illusion. That's not real. You look in the mirror and you tell yourself what you are. That's what you are. No matter what anybody said on the internet, what's thrown at you, it doesn't matter, man. You guys know what's in your heart. You guys know the truth. The truth is within you. That's what you follow.
Ryan, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We'll see you the rest of the fight.
Hey, man, I love you guys, man. I thank you guys. It's such a blessing, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Ryan Garcia, ladies and gentlemen. King Ryan joining us. Gentlemen, great to see King Ryan Garcia and his father Henry Garcia, the entire Garcia family in the house. Also, Ryan's brother Shawn Garcia as well, a terrific young fighter. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, you have Ryan Garcia out here enjoying himself. We got the legendary Joe Goose and also the Hall of Famer along with Tom Brown, the promoter of TGB Promotions. We are making a campaign for Tom Brown to be in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. He's been the hardest working man in boxing for the past 10 years. Tom Brown needs to get into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. We need to happen. Ed Brophy, I know you're watching. Hope you're listening. We need to make Tom Brown become a part of the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a celebration for boxing. You have two of the world's best going head-to-head, Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. It honestly doesn't get any better than that. Not only that, but stylistically, they both.
What's up, baby?
Hey,
This is Ryan, strength and conditioning coach.
Okay, good to see you,
I wanted
sir.
to get him on.
Yeah. You want to get him on? Okay.
There you go.
All right, when you come back.
He said
Go
no.
ahead.
He said no thanks.
They
Thanks, but no thanks.
gonna bring Joe to us.
Okay.
Yo, so
we-
I'm not sure what the situation is with Ryan Garcia.
Next time, DDA, or am I
She
gonna
said
pass
she's going
it?
to try to bring him.
He more than likely won't be
Okay.
getting on the show with
Okay.
us. However, they did say they're gonna get Joe
He
Goosen,
big timed us.
Hall of Fame trainer.
I like Ryan. Ryan's a good kid.
Yeah. It's like I just told them, hey, if Ryan doesn't want to come on the show, if they told us,
I mean, if
that
we,
they
if
don't
me
want
and
him
you
to-
wanted to, we can pull it, but we don't want to do that.
yeah,
Don't
exactly.
do that.
That's
yeah.
what I told her.
Yeah,
I said
don't do that.
no, I don't want to do that. I
Yeah,
said
don't pull the.
at the end of the day, yeah, if his mind is already set and doing a specific thing, I don't want to change it. So
Because you was big on people not changing your, what would you call it, patterns during the week?
Yeah.
Week of the fight.
yeah,
Did you have a number of interviews you were doing? You done?
I would go until you told me to stop.
Oh yeah, because your dad used to be.
But
like,
but if we were like, hey, we're gonna do 3, and then here come a 4th one, I'm like, nah, I'm done.
Okay.
You said 3.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
like you. Hold firm on your word.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you would do to Ellie? May give him Ellie, because
Like
Ellie
if
gonna give up.
Zittel.
You
Ellie
know
won't
me,
give up.
but you know me.
Zittel?
Zittel?
And you know me. If it was always one more, and I'm on my way out the
I'm
door,
walk
walk
and
and talk.
walk.
Yep, walk and talk. So it was always hard for me to tell somebody I wasn't gonna interview with them, but at the same time, I definitely never wanted to get off my line or train of thought and things like that.
I don't know how you guys are. You guys both got pants on though.
feel-
Like we've talked about before. I'm a toasty guy. I run hot.
Oh yeah, no.
How is Zittel always wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants? I
He's
do
from
not
New York.
understand
Year
it at
round,
all.
yeah.
He's also very skinny.
That has to be it. It has to be a weight.
He's very, very
Because
skinny.
like every time how they say like you're looking at somebody and it's just like, damn, how are you not sweating right now?
very, very skinny.
Look at Zittel. You guys miss Zittel? Say in the comments if you miss Zittel.
What Dane at? Tell Dane to get up there and get Ryan.
Or tell
I
Dane,
don't
tell
know
Dane,
where Ryan go.
tell
When?
Dane to give Zittel a PorterWay Podcast T-shirt so he can not wear that
Oh yeah,
sweatshirt.
that's true. Oh, I think Ryan left, huh?
Did you throw some shirts out, some PorterWay shirts out?
I
Yeah.
did. Threw some PorterWay shirts out.
What'd you forget about this side?
Yeah.
Threw some Showtime Shawn P shirts out. Nah, as soon as you guys were calling my name, I was going to that side.
No, he forgot.
Hey,
100% forgot.
What's funny
It
is
reminded me of the Lupe concert.
I was going through, I was cleaning up some clothes, and I seen 2 bags, those bags at my house. I'm like, what the hell is this? PorterWay Podcast, a bag full of Shawn Porter faces. I'm like, what is this doing in my house? What is this doing in my house?
Unbelievable.
I'm everywhere, baby.
Kicked it out of there.
I'm everywhere, baby.
Oh, we have more hats, too, the TPW hats.
Okay, cool.
You need a fresh one?
No, tell them where to get it.
Oh, you go to PorterWayPodcast.com?
ThePorterWay.com.
Okay,
How am I still the only one?
Hey, that's what you're in for.
At
ThePorterWay.com.
least you just immediately accept that. Sean sometimes would argue with me like, nah, that's not it.
Because I know every time I say it, you correct me, and I know you're correct, and I'm not.
here, yeah.
You gotta get upset when you're wrong. I'm upset when I'm wrong.
Anyway, ThePorterWay.com. All of our merchandise is on there.
Shirts, hats, coffee mug.
We do have our Patreon up.
Oh, yep.
We got some interviews we're going to be putting on the Patreon real soon. And in order to see those exclusive interviews,
You gotta pay.
we will
cash.
definitely be teasing them. So you will be able to
gotta
see
pay
what they
cash.
are. But the bottom line is we want you to subscribe to our Patreon. There is a tier on there for you. Prospect tier, champion tier, and
Like you
there's
missed
one more. Contender tier. There you go.
You guys sickened me.
Prospect, contender,
What would you do without Carson?
champion tier. That's why he's here.
Man.
That's why I got 2 guys.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have to do it all alone.
Oh, because you did one show alone. Last week was your first show alone.
Man, it was smooth.
They
It was
s-
smooth. Now it's-
Go ahead, hit him, Carson.
They said, did you just loogie right now?
No. Go ahead,
They,
follow.
they said it looked like you were doing a telethon.
Great, I can't hear you.
You can hear me. He can hear me. Nobody believed that.
Turn him up.
Turn him up.
Turn who up? Me?
Turn Carson up.
Turn Carson up.
Check.
There you go.
All
there
right,
you
we
go.
got it,
Oh,
man.
you really couldn't hear me? I thought
Yeah,
you
no,
were bullshit.
couldn't hear
No, we couldn't hear you.
No,
I'm
I
just
said
hearing you from
they
right here.
said it looked like you were doing a telethon, like a '90s telethon.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Just
People
right here?
No, when you
No.
were doing
Why
the
you
solo
show?
show.
Oh.
Like the way the background was set up. They're like,
Yeah.
if you'd like to donate to the PorterWay.
It was like you was trying to do something for the kids with the flies on the lips.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's where we at now. And bigger and better is what I've been saying for a long time.
I like the little
We're
studio
doing
over
just
there.
that. Yeah. So anyway, the point of the Patreon is you subscribe to the Patreon and you do get discounts on the merchandise. Great gifts for families. Great birthday gifts. Valentine's Day already passed, but
I use the coffee mugs. Mother's Day, Father's Day,
Father's Day. What else is coming? Juneteenth,
4th of July.
4th of July. They work for everything, baby. Labor Day.
there you go.
Yeah,
He's got the short shorts on.
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with the short shorts.
I'm a short. I feel like I
You're
wear
a
the
short
shortest shorts
guy?
of the 3 of us.
You short guy?
Yeah, I got some short.
Never.
Not these currently.
I'm about to say, I've never seen him in
I've
shorts.
never seen you in
You
shorts.
know we'll light your ass up.
Oh,
I've
I
never
know you
seen
don't
the
care.
tip of your quad.
whoa.
Never seen the tip of your
Oh
quad.
yeah, I got some short dogs, man.
Short dogs.
One of my guys has a podcast, Shirtless Plantain Show. I got some short.
Hey, my man, hey, you ever went to the ring matching like that? My man, look, got the shoes matching. They look comfortable, too.
You just asked me if I've ever gone into the ring like that?
Matching like that, yeah.
Come on now, you know coordination is my thing.
I don't know if he was that clean.
Somebody asked what shoes you were wearing on the podcast on Sunday, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's there.
What am I wearing on Sunday?
What shoes were you wearing?
Oh, those were Saucony's.
I don't care. Tell the people. I wasn't a fan of them, but somebody asked on YouTube.
Old school Saucony's. And that's what I do now, man. I'm shopping for a deal. So
Okay.
when I wear my suit, I will have Adidas. I'll have on Nike. I'll have on Jordan. I'll have on Saucony, Reebok. Whoever gonna give me the deal, I'm gonna wear it.
Our boy coming back in town and made you the custom shoes. Ask you if you want anything.
Nice. Some more custom shoes.
You want some?
Yeah.
You want some? Because you up next.
No.
I was so.
You say
I know
he up next?
Yeah. I'll go last. I know he gonna say no, but I was thinking about making the Cavs. Is it the Generals?
The Guardians.
Guardians. And I was gonna do all the teams on him. He would have hated on it, but he would have accepted it.
I wouldn't have worn them.
I know you wouldn't have, but you would have accepted them.
Well,
And
am I
you would have
gonna
gave him to
decline
somebody.
them?
Yeah, you would have gave him to somebody. Drew.
Oh yeah, Drew.
Y'all
probably
wear the same
ended up-
size shoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Shout
hold
out
up.
to Drew.
Those are Crocs, right?
Yeah.
If he had came up with some Crocs that was custom Guardians,
Like if I liked
Cavs, Browns, and you liked them, you'd wear them, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna turn them down, but I'm
Well,
not.
it sounds like you
but-
just shoot
but I'm
down
not-
whatever.
I know,
You just shoot it
Well, no,
down.
because I'm not gonna wear them on the
Why don't
strength
you
of
give
somebody
us your
making
style?
me shoes.
and we'll make your
Because
style.
I don't need all that. I don't need all
Yeah,
that.
yes you do.
But if somebody made something custom
And they
I
look
liked
up-
it,
and they look
I'd
up
wear
and
'em.
get your
But if
style.
somebody was like, yo, I made these for you and I didn't like them, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wear them just like on the strength.
But damn, but say that though. You just completely shot down. No, not wearing. Not wearing.
Because I'm a particular person. I don't think I would like them. But
You don't look
I
too
mean-
particular right now.
I mean, for the most part,
Can we
Drew
get a
ends up
one
with-
on? Can we get a
You
single?
don't need to do a single. Do we even have a single?
On Carson? No, we don't have a single. That's not the
But
point.
the,
he can zoom in to just
no,
you.
I-
All right, hey, there you go, Carson.
Yeah, there you go.
That's you. Where's the shot at? Oh,
Yeah, I
right
don't know
there.
where that's coming
Can
from.
you go any lower?
Check his shoes out. Go low. Go low. Go low. Go, go. As low as you can go?
How low can you go?
I'm not gonna front. I'm not familiar with this undercard
Oh, here come Tank.
very much at all.
Really?
Hey, where's Darren Morrell at? Oh,
He's fighting that guy.
I thought that was.
He's fighting Falcao.
He's fighting this guy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Falcao he lost to Chris Pearson, Dayton, Ohio's own.
Okay, yeah.
And then
Sean
sparring partner.
Tagged Sean up a couple times.
And then he got a draw against, I think, Dimitri Ballard, and then he's won like 8 straight. So not bad.
Why get beat up by everybody?
I don't know.
How's that possible?
That's what I'm wondering.
It's funny. It's funny.
How's that possible?
It's funny.
I still.
What's not funny is
Oh, you feel like he add extra moisture?
There he is. Calvin
There's
Ford.
your guy behind you.
Calvin Ford in the building.
Calvin Ford.
Oh, he ghosted.
Nigga
He
didn't
ghosted
see. Nigga
Sean.
didn't even nudge me. Nigga didn't even nudge me.
He walked right past Sean. He said, yeah.
I'm gonna light his ass up for my
Calvin
show.
Ford.
Yeah, I was like, this nigga.
That's not how you get somebody's attention.
I wasn't trying. Coach Cal would be the
first
proper way.
First off, KB, Kenneth Buhari of PBC, he's rocking the old school polo. That's the blog era hip hop, Lupe Fiasco, Kanye action.
Hold on, what?
Who?
KB over there. Never mind.
Who is KB?
Works for PBC.
Let's allow Calvin Ford to speak.
This is big, y'all. Give yourself a hand to tell you the truth. Come on, give it up, y'all. Man, this is the biggest fight of this generation right here. It's about the generation that's coming. Man,
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
this is my heart like boom.
Calvin, you obviously in the Baltimore, Washington, D.C. area. You've done so much for the youth in that particular part of the country. Gervonta has been obviously the poster boy for that in terms of where he's come from. But for all of you, did you ever think when Gervonta was 7, 8 years old that you would get to the pinnacle of the sport here in Las Vegas headlining a big pay-per-view?
No, I really didn't. The only thing I just wanted him to do was just be a good person. And I got to thank my Lord, it's bigger than us.
So, in terms of preparation, I know that, Tank, you guys all came here to Las Vegas and put yourself pretty much in isolation in preparation for this fight. Why did you decide to make that move?
Because look at this. This is different what we usually go into, you know. So right now we're in Vegas. We know everybody coming to Vegas. We're trying to make Vegas stand still for this moment because this is a big moment for Garcia and Gervonta Davis because the youth is really looking at it. We had 2 different cultures coming together to see who's going to be the best.
Do you?
Carry us on.
Well, you talk about the best. In my estimation, I feel like Ryan is going to push Gervonta to being at his absolute best. On the opposite side, I believe Gervonta is going to push Ryan to be at his absolute best. Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say because I'm still looking for that fighter that's going to bring the best out of Tank. No one has seen the best out of Tank yet. What I'm noticing from Tank that he's becoming his own general in the ring. He's actually coming to the corner talking to us what's going on and whatnot, and that's different from what I've been getting from years of been training Tank.
So are you saying that there's a maturation process that has developed with Tank over the years?
Yes, I mean, only the great ones can say that. You know what I'm saying? When they coming back to their corner and they notice that they're seeing things that you already seen before they seen it.
I asked you during the media workout, but as we get closer to fight night on Saturday night, is it still surreal to you that you are at this level in your career guiding Gervonta? On the opposite corner, you have Ryan Garcia. In the corner, the Hall of Famer Joe Goosen, a sold-out crowd and millions watching around the world on Showtime pay-per-view.
I can't believe it. I mean, we got the great Joe Goosen. We got Garcia dad, his day one. I'm Tank's day one. Kenny's day one. It's just a message to the youth that's coming up in this boxing game. Stay with your day one. Stay with your day one. Because that's what it's all about. Y'all going to win together, y'all going to lose together. Y'all going to be together, and that's what we look at. It's like a family. We started this from day one. We're going to finish it the same way.
So, Calvin, how do you keep Gervonta relaxed? And as we are merely 3 nights away until fight night, how do you keep him relaxed? How do you keep him focused on the task at hand, but not burn him out, always thinking about the fight?
It's the family. We try to just make it be a gym setting all the time, because that's how we came together, is in the gym. Tank is growing. He's older now. He's communicating with us. He's talking to us. So I just basically go off the vibes that I get from him. So when I look at the vibes, that's what I work off.
Calvin, thank you so much. Always a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you the rest of the fight night, and also good luck on Saturday night.
Thank you. Hey, appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
Give it up for Calvin Ford, ladies and gentlemen, the esteemed trainer of Gervonta Tank Davis.
Like
There
that.
we go. We're back in the building.
Yo, Mr.
Calvin Ford.
It's like I say, he doesn't have the quote-unquote Hall of Fame resume that someone like Joe Goosen has, but he still knows what he's doing.
I watched y'all podcast last night, man. Y'all brilliant.
Hey, where my guy at from Rise? Where my guy at, man? Oh, okay, all right. That's
Got
my
you.
guy right there, man.
2 minutes, make it quick.
Go. You got it.
What you doing? Oh,
Okay.
Anything different in this camp? I know everything goes up.
Well,
you know what I mean?
The
But
only thing we did different is we got away from everybody.
yeah.
And just stayed with the family.
Yeah.
And just work like we normally do.
Well, like I know that. Like, I don't know. The nutrition was, everything increased. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nutrition increased. Your sleep pattern, like everything was optimal. Like, was there any mountain training? Like, was there anything swimming? Anything different that you did?
We built up to this, Shawn.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember last camp when we worked with your dad and Barry. We was in the mountain already.
Yeah.
Nothing really different.
Yeah.
We try to just don't make it seem bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
That was the main thing I was trying to. It's not as bigger than what you think. The
Yeah.
fight ain't gonna change.
Yep.
The fight ain't gonna change. Only thing that's gonna just change is the media.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The people coming.
Yeah.
The hype about the fight.
Yeah.
The opponent that you're standing in front of. But everything is still what?
Yeah.
The fight.
You kick knowledge every time you come on here. I'll never forget the first time you came on the show, you talked about the identity of a fighter. You can't change the identity of a fighter. And you just kicked some knowledge to me. Now, of course, I knew this, but to have you say it on my podcast is amazing. When it comes to this fight with Ryan, can you please paint a small picture of what you expect the first through the last round to look like?
In my mind, I'm not trying to change what Garcia is going to bring. He's going to bring that. The thing what I'm trying to get to is Joe's head. I'm trying to get in Joe's head.
Yeah.
But can Garcia bring what Joe gives to him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the difference is he do have his dad. So I got 2 minds to work with, but you also know I got Kenny Ellis with me too. And we've been together for years. The main thing that concerns me is Garcia wanted this fight for years.
Yeah.
And it reflects on when Amir Khan wanted to fight Floyd so bad through his whole career, never had that chance.
Yeah.
So it's not like Garcia just asked for this fight for 2 years. He been asked for this fight. He was called to Tank out for so long.
Yeah.
So now he have his opportunity. His prayer's been answered.
Yeah.
And that's what concerns me the most. You know what I'm saying? When he get in there, is he willing to put his heart on the line?
Yeah. Go ahead. Anything before we let him go?
No, Coach Cal, it's to the point now, like, this is y'all space. At this point, this is Tank House. I mean, from D.C., I see what he did in D.C. I mean, that's home. I see what he do in Vegas. He go everywhere. You're a visitor. It's at the point, it's like you're defending your turf when you're fighting people at this point.
But I mean, when we first started here, we was on Floyd's retirement.
Yeah.
Vegas is our home. We was happy to get back here, to tell you the truth. It's always excitement here. It's always nice and sunny and whatnot. We got here, it was a little cold. You ever said that was strange, but when we got here, we made it work. I said, yo, we at Baltimore right now.
Yes, sir.
Man, when you see the sun out, everything going, we back in Vegas now.
Yes,
so
sir.
it's getting to where we wanted to be at. The fight, and all the fights I've been through with Tank, it's not like I'm worrying about the fight. I'm worrying about when we get there, the crowd, everything that's going on, where his level going to be at. But other than that, he's built for this. We already had them process. And you already seen coming from out of DC fight, it was lit. Yeah. You can't get no lit than that.
That was different.
So if this place be more lit than that, that's another level now. So right now, we already prepared, we ready. That's all. I just want to see what type of performance that he come from camp and bring it to the house that night.
Well, listen, Coach, all the love, all the respect. Get back into your bubble, get back into your focus, and do your thug test.
Always
Hey,
appreciate
Coach,
it.
you didn't bring no cinnamon rolls?
No, I couldn't make enough.
Hey, blessings, Coach. Stay blessed, Coach.
Hey, y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Yes, sir.
I like the peace you get with the amateurs.
Oh, yeah. I got more coming. Yeah, I got more coming. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yeah, Coach Cal was just complimenting. We had Santiago down there in the boxing gym down there on the show, and he's just complimenting, us bringing them on the show and how we, exposing where we come from. You know what I mean? It's so many of us that come from that, and there's so many of us that come from worse and make it out. You know what I mean? So
because at the end of the day, they only see the top level stuff. They don't see what people got to go through.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll give you just real quick since we on it. You pay for your tournaments from the age of 8 to the age of 16. Once you turn 16 and you're elite, you're that good, then the Olympic Committee picks it up and pays for you. So you got 8 to 10 years of putting in, paying, and losing money and things like that.
How do they determine that? Like when they
winning. It's
Okay.
winning.
And
Yeah.
is it literally? I mean, this is from completely me going in there blind. Is it literally like that guy's good, we like him, we're gonna pay for him?
No.
Or you have to get to like a certain spot in the rankings.
It's like you remember you would hear Ryan and Devin talking about who beat who in the amateurs and stuff like that. You get to the point where Danny beat me, and for a long time I wasn't able to get there because Danny was the guy.
Yeah.
He won. You got to win.
So it is just them picking.
Brittany,
Obviously,
no,
it's
it's
based,
don't do styles by Brittany?
it's based on winning.
Yeah.
But it's not like there's not a number, a threshold. Like Shawn Porter has to get to the second spot before we sign him.
Can't
or,
do
or
it.
pay
No.
for it. Pay for it.
Yeah.
It's literally just like, hey, we think he's the best fighter.
No. It's literally win the tournament. So, like, for an example, I win Cleveland, and then I win the region.
Yeah.
Once I win the region, they pay for me to go to the national. Once I win the national, now I'm on a national team.
Gotcha.
And whoever won at the nationals, one year was me. It was
Shawn Estrada.
Garcia. It was
Shout out to Shawn Estrada.
One year it was me. It was Gary. It was Terrence Crawford. And it was a host of us.
Is he coming in
and
town
we're
for
on
the
the
fight,
team.
by the way?
We're on the team. More than likely. I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Well, God forbid we play paintball on Saturday.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay Sharp, hit me on IG, Ant with 2 T's, 702.
Brawly Pools. I'm so glad this channel was created because I'm loving the contents and the live. Much love. Smash that like I haven't. Smash that like you if you haven't yet. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
And like I said, Jay Sharp, hit me on IG.
Oh, yeah, I told Jay Sharp that.
Hey, Caleb, chill. I was not trying to talk to her. Just because I said what's up to Brittany, he think I'm trying to holler at her. It ain't like that.
Nah,
okay?
not at all.
Dang.
No, we show love. I couldn't show love because I was in the middle of a story. But we always show love.
Brittany is one of those people you want to be cool with. She can put out one word and shut the whole podcast down.
So this guy, even though I'm a huge David Morrell fan, as is previously been stated, this is the guy I'm most excited to watch on Saturday.
Oh, okay. I thought you was
Elijah
worried
Garcia.
about David Morrell's opponent.
No, I am not.
Okay, that was disrespectful. Why didn't you take a moment to say no?
Is he 60 or 68?
68.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant the. Oh, no. Okay.
No, this is who's fighting David Morrell.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Sting, the oldest active wrestler.
That's unbelievable. So, for anyone that's wondering why Ant brought that up, I'm watching the Cavs game. Shout out to the Cavs, 1-1. We're gonna go take 2 in New York, and there's a promo. I don't watch wrestling actively, and all of a sudden I see Sting, and I'm like, what on earth? I was like, is that Sting? And then they cut, and they're like, and Jeff Hardy. I was like, Jeff Hardy and Sting? What on earth?
Hey, it brought you back to our teenage years.
I couldn't even believe it.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Sting is 64 years old, the oldest active wrestler.
Yeah.
Just in case anybody, I know you guys probably saying, who the hell cares? Just let you know.
First off, Sting used to drop from the rafters, so people should
hey, remember
care.
that shit? Hey, Shawn, when you come back, you start for a couple of fights, be in the rafters. Sit in the rafters. Hey, on the Bud Terrence fight, be sitting in the rafters.
People be asking me if I'm coming back, and it'd be like little stuff like that. It'd be like, man, if I would come back just to do this. I would come back just to do that.
If you came back just to drop out of the rafters like
we
Sting,
down for
I
that.
can't be like the heavyweight, get in the ring and then just get out of the ring. You know what I'm saying?
that was
Then you got to get up in there.
I gotta get in there.
What do you got to get in there and do? Because he can't.
You
fight
can
him.
dive. Why not? Who cares about you? You got losses.
What'd you say?
Dive.
Oh, I thought you said die.
No,
I was like, no, he can't die.
No,
That's not an option.
Yeah, no, he's got losses. Just lose.
Just, hey, humor me.
Hey,
If I took a dive, like, how would you guys feel about it?
No.
Just humor me.
People think you took a dive against Bob. Allegedly.
No, but Sting used to just sit in the Raptors and chill there.
Yeah, sitting there
and
with,
go to commercial.
with the baseball bat.
I know y'all probably like, what the hell y'all talking about right now?
Yeah, you're right. Like, he had to just be up there cooling it, right?
They be like, look at Sting. Like if Shawn was like way up there right now.
And think of how old Sting is now, and the Sting we watched with the crow face paint.
Yeah.
And then back in the day,
He don't do that no more?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
But back in the day when he came into wrestling, he had like a high top fade. He was blonde.
Oh, yeah.
What?
He had all kinds. He was shirtless. Like
What was his name back then?
Sting.
He was
was
always
always
Sting.
Sting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he looks like, if you look it up, it's completely different than when he came back as the crow with the leather jacket and the bat.
Hey, what's his record?
I'm
looking it up.
Yeah, please do. I know he's still 19 though. Unless he had a
Hafey's
break.
not here with us.
Yeah, Hafey, lazy ass, just walking around taking
Oh, that's
pictures.
what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay. Carson with the breaking news.
Is that what that is?
No, it was
About Rolly and Puello.
Rolly opponent. What kind of belt my man got to the right over there?
That I don't know.
It's a WBC.
Did you try one of those fast twitch things? Is that what you were
Yeah,
drinking?
they're actually
Are they
delicious.
good?
Strawberry watermelon is what you want to get.
I'm not gonna make that move.
You want me to get you one?
Nah.
Okay, you want one.
DDA,
you go
DDA was a little. He says a little iffy.
DDA's mid. DDA's mid. Okay.
Elijah's 14-0.
Yeah, man, he was.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of glad this is almost over because it's getting kind of toasty. It may be just the lights.
Got pants on. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling easy breezy.
Hold on, no, we still waiting on Tank, right?
Yeah, I don't know if Tank's gonna pop up or not.
I mean, his crew is here.
I'm just gonna once you hear.
Also, Dave Morrell.
Yeah, and Gabe Rosado.
Hey man, I threw some heat out there. When on that DC card where now I'm losing my train of thought where they had stop shaking your head, you making it worse.
It's not helping.
Making it worse when Boots fought the guy, the Ukrainian guy, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And so remember, I threw a lot of heat out there at the promoters. I thought that they did a bad job making that happen. Yeah.
Talking to
And
PBC.
so I'm like, oh well, he's staying hot at me. That means
you thought
I didn't burn that bridge yet, you know.
Yeah, they good. It's love.
He's a professional.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, the promoters are unlike boxers. You get a lot of boxers sensitive. Promoters handle it. They understand. If you're worrying about what the PorterWay Podcast saying hurt your feelings, then you got a long ways to go. Tell them, Carson.
It's true.
Carson lives by that. DDA, how you living, brother? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Does he know I can't hear him?
He's okay.
1 hour. Okay, keep going. We got at least another hour.
Yeah, you got nothing on your hands but time.
You got it, baby.
And then while we're there, you guys will be live for the press conference tomorrow?
Press conference, you'll be there?
No.
Why?
Press conference is so, I don't know.
Oh, okay, this is one of the things you're not coming to.
Nah.
I got you.
Yeah, those are like, nah.
For me, it's just another opportunity.
Yeah, to put the PorterWay Podcast out there.
Just another
I already
opportunity.
scheduled my day around
Friday, we got the weigh-in.
You there?
I'm there for that.
Okay, okay.
And we'll be outside.
I got a feeling that way ain't gonna get kind of crazy.
Okay.
I'm down for that.
Oh, hey, tell him what you told us about Saturday. Check this out.
Oh. Not that it matters to this guy.
No,
wait, it do kind of matter to him.
You can't go home after my house.
I'm confused by that.
You're not going home after my house. Dave Rosado.
We
Where am I
will
going?
be here. Leave it on us. Leave it on us. We will be here after the fight, streaming live.
No, we won't.
The post-fight press conference in the media room after the
Carson
fight.
will be there.
No shot.
Listen, I'm here. I will be here.
Hey, I was not happy about
and
this decision.
we'll be kicking
I'm
it.
going to try to make it happen, though.
Huh? Yep.
I'm going to try to make it. That's going to be tough.
No chance in hell.
You know I'm going to get in trouble.
100%, as you should.
Yeah. So we
You ain't going to get in trouble?
What? No.
Wait.
He's like, different situation.
Did you see me look down when I said no?
Different situation. You still mad about waking me up at 5? Wake me up at 7 o'clock.
Oh, you getting in trouble?
I don't know. I probably will, but you
No,
know,
you can't get in trouble.
It is what it is.
Coming up here after the fight, no chance.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You know?
Why not? Let me start. Let me list the reasons.
I'll already be here. So there's that.
He's going to be at his house.
Why are you going to be here? The fight's not even here. Why are you going to be here? The fight's
You're going to have to walk
T-Mobile.
across the street. You're going to walk across the street.
I'll be here.
So you're not going to the fight?
Do you see security kind of hovering around me from time to time? Well,
Not
they were here
once.
earlier, okay?
Okay.
I got connections. They'll get me where I need to be. Bop, bop,
Right.
bop, bop, bop,
Can they come pick me up from my house?
No.
Well, no. My issue is you said I'll be here already, but you won't be here. The fight
Well,
isn't here.
Well,
You know what?
I'll be here.
I'll get a car service to be at my house.
Yeah, just get car service.
Yeah, I got this lady.
You guys with car service money. That's
Come on,
unbelievable.
roll with.
There's no chance.
Roll with.
No shot.
That's fine.
I'm looking forward to a good time over at Ants, though.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Shawn King. So I invite him to every fight party.
Big time does.
And so I didn't invite him this one. He sent me a text, "What up, Playboy?" I said, "Hey, man, you know you're more than welcome to my house. Thank you."
First off,
That's all he wanted.
First off, you know how old Shawn King is.
You think so? That was Hollywood.
Yeah.
But you know how old Shawn King is to hit a "What up, Playboy"?
Yeah.
Like
No, but I invite you every time.
you
but
got to be 40 plus to throw that
he's
one.
usually busy, but I'm like, bro, my house is welcome to you at all times.
Love
Only people got banned from my house was the twins, was
Yeah.
the brothers.
Understandably.
They're 86 from my house. You know who you are.
Yeah.
You never come back to my house
We're
again.
gonna have a busy Saturday. I know I mentioned it.
Oh, we got Malachi. I gotta get his
Yeah,
birthday present.
we got paintball in the morning.
Yes.
Which I checked the forecast. It doesn't look like it'll be too hot, so I'll be there.
Okay.
First off, don't act like you knew that it was gonna be not
No,
hot.
no, it's not about me knowing, okay?
So I'll be there
Based
for
on
that.
numbers.
And then we have our guy. Shout out to Malachi.
Yep.
Our buddy Mac's son, his birthday party.
Oh.
Is that
You
after?
said our guy. I was like,
He ain't gonna be there. You
Alright.
want me to take your gift for you?
no, I'll be with Andre Ward, so.
Okay.
But I'll give you a gift.
Random flex, but okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that was.
I've met him too.
Name.
I
Hey,
haven't met
hey,
him.
hey. Get
I'll
that
be-
name off this floor. Damn.
I'll be with Ant, so.
Yeah. So we'll be over there. I'll
But
take
then,
him.
then we'll be over at Ants to watch the fight.
Yeah, and then.
First off, for all the people that you've listed that are going to be in town, I don't think you get not more than one person at paintball.
At paintball? Dre said he wanted to come to paintball. We'll
He's
see
not
what
going
happens.
to. He also said he was going to be on the podcast at some point. So did Timothy Bradley. Timothy
Oh,
Bradley.
Timothy
We're
Bradley.
doing something this week. We're doing
Timothy
something
Bradley
this week.
killed me because every time he see us, why ain't on a podcast?
That guy's something else, man.
I'm gonna headbutt his ass next time.
Radio Raheem
I might
said he
kill
wanted
myself.
to come. Said he would come.
See, I think the thing with paintball is everyone says they want to come.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I'll make
Morning
that.
of.
And then they
Mor-
chicken out.
That Saturday.
Which, to be fair,
It's
I
early.
almost always chicken out every time. Not on the early side.
And then,
just 'cause
Carson,
I'm
you're always
scared
the
'cause I
first
don't wanna
one
get
there.
hit. Yeah. I just don't want to get hit because it hurts.
I think,
Hey, you got anything for Elijah?
We can talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk to him.
I think I'm getting old because I'm like Carson. It's to the point, I'm like, I like playing, but it's the hit part.
Yeah, doesn't feel good.
It's like if I could just sit, y'all should let me be a sniper.
It's just one of those things, man. It doesn't feel good.
Did you hear anything about Freddie and Gabe not working together anymore?
No.
Only reason why I didn't see Freddie. Yeah. Freddie's he's somewhat of a fight night kind of guy now.
I respect that.
He doesn't come in 3 days, 4 days before the fight.
I'll be curious to see how this rematch goes. To be honest with you.
Is this the one he caught?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he had, and honestly, I can't even think what undercard that was on, but we were watching, of course, at Ants. Actually, I think we were Shawn's for that one. And Gabe had been dropped already, and so we were kind of like, okay. And all of a sudden it was like, whoa, wait a second.
Oh, I probably should have just been ready for the kid.
Sorry about
Pass
that.
it over. Here you go.
Elijah, what's going on, dude? Bam, how you feeling?
Very good. How you doing?
Oh, yeah, it's on. Doing good, man. Got a big one coming up. How we feeling about it?
I'm feeling ready, 100%. I've been in the gym right after my last fight, not only that, but...
Right after your last fight?
Right after. I only had 3 days off, and I was back in the gym, and I got that phone call, and I stayed ready.
You're becoming a really big crowd pleaser, man. Fans around the world are starting to learn your name already. I think 13-0 now?
I'm 14.
14-0 now, and everybody's starting to really... Is your career going the way you expected to go to this point?
It hopped on a little bit faster than I thought it would, 100%. After my last fight, things just came real fast, but, I'm blessed, and I just got to give it up to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior.
There you go.
Yeah, no, Shawn and I reacted on the podcast after your fight. I was like, well, to be candid, I wasn't super familiar, and then I was like, holy shit, this dude, you were in there, you're obviously super young, you were in there banging, got undefeated guy. Do you think, I know you mentioned it was a little faster maybe than you thought, your career. Is this the moment you were looking for, though? It's the biggest card in boxing right now. Is this kind of what you were looking for to get into?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's everybody. Everybody wants to be in this position. I'm just blessed to have it. But at the same time, I worked my ass off for it 1,000%. So, I'm just ready. I'm ready. That's all I got to say.
And right now, it got some heat coming out of Phoenix, Arizona, bro. What's in the water down there, man?
I don't know what it is, man. It's just, I feel like we've always had talent, but now we're just taking the risk, A lot of us taking the risk, and it's happening for us.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is that kind of a thing where people don't know Phoenix to be on the map of boxing the way they know New York or they know L.A., then they're Cleveland, a couple of other cities around the world? Is Phoenix going to be making a big move into the sport in ways like people are like, whoa, we didn't know that was there?
Yeah, 100%. I believe Benavidez is a champion. If both Ramoses become a champion, I become a champion, I don't see why not. 100%. I believe all of America might be the best in the world at boxing, and I'm just trying to give AZ. Well, we're all trying to give AZ just a big part of it too.
Last thing for me, y'all got anything?
No, go
what we saw in your last fight, it was a lot of punches being thrown. Everybody was getting hit. You know what I mean? Like, what adjustments have you made? What are you looking to do on fight night this time around?
100%. Working on that defense. On my last fight, I felt like it was just, like you said, it was a brawl where we're in there banging. Maybe this fight, I don't believe it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be more of a skillful fight for me, and I still will put him out. I believe I'll still knock him out, but you guys will be able to see my skill set a lot better.
Very good, very good. Well, good luck on Saturday night, my man. We'll see you before then, though. All right, now.
Stay blessed, man. Oh, no, the way it looked like size Shawn up. So I was checking the energy. But we good now. There, just ask Shawn if he knows something. Hey, we got the jeans. What's it called? I almost said leggings, jeggings. What, the jean jacket king? Mr. Joe Goosen. Canadian tuxedo, is that what it is? Joe Goosen up next. This fight, we got two Hall of Fame trainers in the corner in the main event. So this is going to be interesting to see the X's and O's. Because I feel like every round there will be adjustments made. And I feel like Calvin Ford and Joe Goosen's two of the best in the game. And it's going to be exciting to see that this Saturday night. So when Shawn gives us a chance and stop having an off-mic conversation, Joe Goosen is ready to go. Joe. Hey, Joe.
You can jump on.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great radio, by the way.
Okay, thank you. See you tomorrow.
That was great podcasting there, SP. Come on.
Yeah.
Get it. Shut up.
Come on, Joe.
This guy.
You're taking a picture, man.
He's got a 5-minute off mic conversation.
Well, you can hear us now, but music was going and all that.
Hey,
I'm not messing with that.
Hey, we asked him if he knew Crips last time I seen him.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him.
What I do
I asked you if you knew some Crips last time. All right, that says it all.
Joe, how we feeling, Joe?
Oh, I feel fantastic.
Let
I
me
really
say
do.
this.
Yeah.
My dad has described Tank Davis as ultra talented.
Yep.
How do you describe Ryan Garcia?
Well, let me first, proceed with saying I agree. Tank is ultra talented. Look, I mean, he's proven that his record is great. His knockout ratio is great. His ability to come back even when he's down rounds is great.
Yeah.
He's a winner.
Yeah.
So that being said, we know what we're up against. As far as Ryan is concerned, Shawn, I've trained some great guys. You know that. He's the most unique fighter I've ever trained. And I will tell you, he's got so many great qualities about him. I could describe him one by one.
Yeah.
But let me just say, overall, he's unique. And I will tell you this. It's becoming a little cliche, but I really mean it when I tell you, you don't just train Ryan Garcia. You have to collaborate with him. He's got the mind of a coach.
Yep.
Just like a great NFL quarterback.
Yep.
Just because they aren't head coaches yet, they will be one day.
Yeah.
They can outthink coaches sometimes.
Yeah.
So Ryan has got that type of analytical mind.
Yeah.
He's very technical. He writes notes out. He'll text them to you. He wants to discuss it. You see? So he's a thinker. Very unique.
Yes, sir.
In 99% of the guys.
You ain't never seen that before, have you?
No, I have not. I have not.
Yeah.
And had I not been experienced enough to deal with that, if I was a young guy, I'd be going, hey, man, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
No. He deserves all the credit that I give him in this respect. So Ryan, he's a critical thinker. He's got when I say high IQ, I just don't mean that as a cliche. He's got a high IQ.
Yeah.
And again, he comes up with gems all the time. And I end up going, I agree with you.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Which is highly unusual for me.
Yeah. You get a lot of, I know this from dealing with my dad and also seeing other coaches where they say, well, I won't work with a fighter if he wants to coach himself.
Right.
And it sounds like at a capacity, Ryan coaches himself. However, he does understand where your place is, your space is within the team.
Yeah, I don't want to go as far as saying he trains himself. No. He'll collaborate. He will not make decisions without your input.
Yeah.
So he wants to hear what I have to say, or for that matter, a few people that are involved in the camp that are close. Number one, his father, who raised him through the amateurs like your dad did with you and I did with the Rellis brothers. From day one, 12 years old till they retired.
Yeah.
So his father, Henry, knows him quite well. So it is a collaborative affair in that regard. But no, Ryan just doesn't say, here's what I'm doing, screw everybody else. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And by the way, even if he were to be that way, I'm telling you, Shawn, this guy is so focused, so dedicated to his craft, he does not cut corners. I mean, running, this guy is unbelievable. I've never seen anybody run like him.
Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, he'll do a sprint at the end of 8 miles for like 3/4 of a mile, full sprint.
Wow.
I mean, like a gazelle. Yeah.
You called him unique, I call him special. I just think that
I think that's one and the same.
I'm not, you can blow smoke, and you've seen guys build their careers, and they really aren't nothing, but they fight guys that aren't nothing, and you never know that these guys aren't as good as,
that the general public thinks they are.
And so with Ryan, there's been, he doesn't have the resume, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, he's a good-looking young man and things like. But once you get past all that and real recognize real, I really do see something in this kid. And I'm telling everybody, like, don't be surprised at a different outcome if it's not Tank Davis standing up at the
Shawn,
end of this one. It just kind of, I don't know, man. I get a feeling,
That's right. No, Shawn, see, I'm going to tell you something. You were sitting in the front row when we went on stage. Was it yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know you were sizing them up, just like I size up fighters, okay?
Yeah.
You were sizing them up, and you were looking at them, and I was looking at you looking at him.
Yeah.
You may not have known that.
Did you?
But I was looking at you looking at him, and I was reading you going, this guy looks special. He looks like he's got an aura around him.
Yeah.
Am I right?
You are 100%
Thank you.
correct.
Thank
and
you.
I got up and left after that because it was like, like I saw he's ready. At the least, At the least, both guys are ready, and a great fight. You know what I mean?
And how important, Joe, from your perspective, one of the criticisms of Ryan, not criticisms, but one of the things they're pointing out, not huge fight experience. How important do you think that is for you? Because
you know what?
You've been around the block a time or two.
Sometimes that huge fight experience manifests itself in the huge fight.
Yeah. I always say you always ask if a fighter is ready, but you never really know until you know. And when does that no come? When the fight happens.
Right, exactly.
People didn't think that I was ready for Devin Alexander.
Right.
And then people didn't think that I was ready for this fight and that fight.
Right.
When they happen and when it's on time.
That's right.
That's all you can expect.
And I've been in that position dozens of times.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I asked that was the question that I asked Ellerby. Hey, this fight's been talked about for 2 years.
Right.
Do you think this fight is happening right on time for Tank? And I'll ask you that same question. Do you think this fight is happening right on time for Ryan?
I do for Ryan, and I'll tell you why. Because he feels it is. That's number one.
Yeah.
And again, if you leave it in the hands of an intelligent person who knows his capabilities, and when his time is there, and when he sees something and says, I can win that fight, why would you hold him back?
Yeah.
Why would you hold him
Yeah,
back?
I love
and
it.
he is a unique individual. He's a special talent. He's incredibly fast. He hits really hard, Shawn. And I just say all that together, and the fact that he has called Tank out for quite some time. And you know what? Ryan had a large part in willing this fight to happen.
I know.
So
I know.
you got to give him his props and his I give him a lot of credibility because he manifested this fight on his word.
Yeah.
So like you say, you never know until you get the fight.
Never know until you know. There you go.
Right.
There you go. Listen, Joe, we're gonna let you go, and hopefully we get a chance to talk to you a little bit more through the course of this week. All right?
Oh, absolutely.
Get back with your team.
Absolutely, Shawn. Thank you very much.
You got it. No, thank you, man. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop. Get out of here, man. Thank you.
What's up, bro?
You need to say something to somebody?
No, dog.
How you feeling, boss?
I feel amazing, bro.
Yeah, you look amazing.
I feel amazing.
What's going on, man?
Man, I feel good, man.
I asked the question. We talked about you real briefly. I said, yo, how many more fights is this kid going to have?
It's crazy.
How many careers do you feel like you've had?
Damn. Probably like, right? It's a lot.
I said 3.
It's a lot, bro. It's
I said
a lot.
3.
I done fought here. I think my debut here was like 2011.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been fighting here for a minute, bro. It's crazy.
Hey,
my debut here, but my pro debut was
you
06.
Okay, yeah.
06,
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Gabe, people have asked me, like, my name's Ant.
What's up, Ant?
People said, who's your favorite fighters? And I'll name them. You in my top 5. They
man,
like,
I appreciate
why?
it.
I said, man, I see this dude's a warrior. He don't give up. He fight anybody. The fight that I fell in love with you is J. Leon Love.
Oh, right.
We know.
Yeah, that was here.
We know.
Yeah,
we know.
yeah.
And from
Yeah,
there
that was
on, I'm like, hey, man, this dude, just everything is about the sport of boxing, man. You bleed, and you actually got that warrior spirit. Like you and Shawn, y'all share that. But it's the warrior spirit that you actually see, man. And it's like every fight you get in, you give everything you got. And that's all we can ask for fighters, man.
For sure, man.
And we want to give you your flowers, man, because you've done everything in this fight. You gave everything you got, man.
I appreciate that,
Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate that, man. And I think the heart and the will to fight kind of like hurts me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, man, I think there's fights that were close that shouldn't have been close, and it was just not me putting in the work that I probably should have put in. You know what I'm saying? Where I rely so much on my heart, I rely so much on my will. Where it's like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it takes time to understand that and learn that, where it's like, yo, you got to respect everybody. And you got to, like, really put your work in. And whether you want to work or not, whether, you know, your heart ain't going to fail you, but you still got to grind. You still got to put the works. And when you put that together, that's a crazy combination. So, like, that's how I feel for this fight. Like, I mean, even though I knocked him out the first time, like, the motivation is like, all right, bro, like, you thought it was a fluke. All right, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what gave me fire to, like, keep turning up for this fight.
Do you expect anything different from him in this fight?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it could go two ways. Like, I'm saying it like this. Like, he could be so aggressive to want to get that back. Yeah. Where he is going. I mean, I'm gonna make him pay. Yeah. Or he could be cautious, where then I'm gonna dictate the pace. Yeah. So I'm looking at it both ways. If he's cautious, I'm gonna dictate it. If he's putting pressure, then I'm gonna make him pay.
I like it.
So either way it goes, I'll prepare myself for however he coming at me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel.
I see Marvin back here. Are you still with Freddie?
Yeah. Okay. But you know, Freddie got his world champion fighting today on the fighting the day of the fight on the zone, in Manchester, I think it is. So you know, Freddie was already obligated to that fight, being that I was fighting Zittel on the 18th. Sure. And you know that fell off. So, but Freddie held it down the whole camp. Very good. And Marvin and you know we all in tune. You know what I mean? I stay on the call with Freddie and we locked in.
Very good. Very good. Anything?
Hey. You know, we love your boxing career, and we know it's still got time to go.
Yeah,
Hey, once it's all done, you ain't leaving this game. Your IQ is, you ain't going nowhere.
I love it, man. And when it comes to commentating, I always say Porter and Ward are my favorite.
Appreciate it, man.
Because it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's real breakdown, and it's not being biased. It's calling it how it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like a fight could be boring, but you can still make it entertaining because you know what they're doing. Yeah. And you can break down the setup. Yeah. All right, he doing this because of this.
Yep.
Where, you know what I'm saying? And I like that, man. I appreciate that.
Appreciate
that.
Hey,
Gabe, I can see you in the corner busting somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Well, no, listen.
I can see that.
Real quick before we let you out of here, you moved to L.A. what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
No, I've been in L.A. like almost 10 years now.
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Well, the last time I saw you in LA was two years ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that you had moved out there.
Yeah.
You trying to get in the movie business?
Yeah,
What's going on with that?
No,
I gotta. Yeah.
I've done some stuff. I've done some stuff with like Nick Jonas and the Michael B. You know, the Creed and all that. Yeah. But you know, like it's like when I moved to LA and I got into those things, it threw me off from boxing, man. It threw my focus away. And you know, in boxing, man, 1% makes a difference.
Yeah.
1% makes a difference, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like. You can't be juggling stuff. You gotta just be locked in. So you know, I own a gym in LA too. Where I closed the gym. Badlands Boxing in downtown LA, but I shut.
You said Badass Boxing?
Badlands.
I was like, damn, that sounds like something you would do though.
No. Badlands Boxing is. I'm from North Philly. Yeah. The part of North Philly I'm from is called Badlands.
Yeah.
So I named my gym Badlands Boxing, but I shut it down for right now because I just want to focus on the fight. And you know what I'm saying? Where, you know, like I said, 1% makes a difference.
Well, hey, listen, man, we pulling for you as always, man. You got some lifetime fans here and there, and you know where we at. So it is what it is, boss.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, dog.
Blessings, big dog.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Stay blessed.
I think we good.
I think
hell of a show.
We still got days. We still got time, man. Still got days. We ain't got to get everybody on.
We getting up out of here. Tomorrow is the press conference.
Carson will be there.
It is. Is that the car?
I'm not going to be there.
Shit. I should have this ready.
No. Where is it? Come on, DDA. Where is it tomorrow, DDA?
Where? I think it's that car. And is it open to the public?
No.
Let me get this stuff right quick.
It's not because you said it was, and Leonard said.
No, and then we looked at it. I was like, no, that's not open to the public.
Final press conference, Sean.
Yeah. There you go.
At
so
the
we'll be live
Theater.
tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time, of course, right here on the PorterWay Podcast YouTube channel. It is not open to the public. Right there at the Cod Theater, so right over the way.
Friday is open to the public.
We will see y'all soon, and then as we trail our way through, we'll let you know about the rest of the schedule. Friday is the way in, open to the public.
Outside
at the T-Mobile.
Yeah, outside.
Weather will be nice.
T-Mobile.
Weather will be nice.
Then,
I looked at it.
Friday night, we got something going on. My dad's doing a big announcement. 6:30, right here on the PorterWay Podcast YouTube channel on Friday.
Where's
Saturday,
the location? They can pull up? For your dad's
No,
thing?
we don't want them to pull up.
Okay, you're letting them in the gate?
Yeah, Saturday paintball.
Not letting them in the gate. Saturday, 9 o'clock paintball. What is that?
Zone.
Combat Zone.
Las Vegas Boulevard.
South Las Vegas Boulevard. I sound like your retarded echo.
No, I'm hearing that.
You can't say that word.
No, I can't.
I was
did that a
brushing
long
past
time
it,
ago.
but go ahead.
That's it. We'll see you tomorrow, 1
Peace be
p.m.
with you.
Carson, like I'm done with this.
Yeah, no, I was past it. I was done.